the third time is a charm. Sorry I couldn't notify you. Thank you, Chicklets. It was some kind of update type deal situation. Thank Google and thank your girl Chicklets and everybody else in the comments that helped along the way. So, can we get a not today, Satan, in the comments? Not today, baby. We are taking this puppy. Sorry, this is it. I know it looks like lip gloss, but hey, what it is, we're here and we're going to do this. Oh yes, my lipstick looks ugly and it looks cruel on camera, but that's okay because we are here. Welcome everybody. I really apologize. Thank you, Potato. Yes, let's say that. Let's change that upside down. Not today, Jesus. Not today, Satan. All right, y'all. I do apologize. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And I do apologize. I was reading y'all's comments, troubleshooting. And when we were updating, I was like, well, now I got nothing to give them an update on the old communal. All right, y'all. What a wild ride. I was like, yes, we're got the dogs fed, made a little cauliflower pizza. We're right on time. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, you're good, Potato. You're good. All right. I needed a little laugh, Potato. Welcome, everybody. It is so great to be back and see everybody. What in the world is happening? I don't know. Is our girl serious? Is she having a bad day? Is she pulling a Trisha Paytas? I thought, well, the good thing is, you know, had a little lipstick on my teeth at the beginning, so at least we scratched that right quick, but I didn't want to have y'all waiting and wondering. So we're updated and hopefully we are good to go. I'm telling you, Amber, I was like, I don't know what to do, y'all. I don't know what to do. But thank you guys in the comments. You guys are amazing. And honestly, I hate to have you guys wait. I was getting so embarrassed. I was like, you know, for once, I was like, you put that 10-minute timer on the commute tab, stick to it, don't have them wait around. And I was like, yikes. So, welcome everybody. Yes, Jenna, okay, let's just get right into the meat and potatoes. Kim, you guys were 100% right. It was everything I had needed the new update. So, thank you guys so much. Always helpful, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, let's get to it and let's waste no time. So, I did watch some of this while I was making dinner. And my. I thought we'll just take a pause for the cause right quick. And, you know, a lot of us struggle with different things in here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And, you know, this is just a battle that is not, you could say so much, and we're going to get into it, but let's say, you know, let's just say, let's say, you know, let's, I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm going to drag all the trolls out with this, but I don't know if she listens to what we say. Welcome, everybody. I'm sorry, you guys know usually I address everybody, but after our technical difficulties, I think you guys are pretty much ready to get into this, and so am I. So, you know, we all like a good snack. We have snack the day over here. We drink coffee. Everybody's got their little vices they like, whether, you know, you like sweets, whether you like salty. So we've been talking a lot about over here, and we say, you know, cut corners, cut corners. And I'll tell you tonight what I did. So I thought we've got a nice snack of the day today, and I'll go grab it when I use the restroom. I'm sure I'll be down there 50. I was like trying to sip on my coffee, like don't waste the coffee, save it for the video. Same old, just another salted caramel cold brew. I don't know what is up with this one. Not really hitting the greatest, but hey, we've got her. So, Louis the 13th popped out. What the heck, y'all? So I thought, you know, we're going to have a nice, sweet snack of the day. So I thought, you know, I'll try to have a nice dinner. So I found these chocolates the other day. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I had a box the other day. Very enticing. Monthly buddies in town. I know TMI, but, you know, I'm a chocolate connoisseur anyways. But I kept holding on to these chocolates and holding on to them. And I thought, man, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I thought, it'll be really nice if I could find these chocolates and share them with them. There's only 9 in a box, so I spread them out within 2 days, and I thought, I'm going to find these chocolates. Well, today I hit the mother load, and I found the chocolates. So, Foodie, you seem to have this conclusion that, skinny people or medium-sized people or whatever people, they don't have to work towards that. Now, some people don't. But some of us, as our metabolism, we get older, age comes around, we cannot eat like when we were in our teens. Maybe some of us are mid 20s. Great. If you still got a great metabolism, I don't. So I kind of have to cut corners. So this is kind of what makes me think that, she's kind of listening to us. And I always tell you guys, hey, have a snack, but then balance it out with a sensible dinner. If you're going to have a more indulgent dinner, have a light lunch or a light snack. So she has came up with this and says, you guys don't know what I eat the rest of the time, why I'm not on here. Well, even if you are eating a light snack, as you said the other day, which was very strange because I had tuna fish yesterday too. She's like, yeah, I had a tuna sandwich. I was like, oh, I had tuna too. Nice. Nice. But that's what I'm talking about. You guys know, we talk about this all the time. We're not going to go over little ways to cut corners. So I'm thinking, okay, let's play pretend. We love to play pretend over here. Welcome, everybody. And, you could say, well, okay, let's just take a little pause. We're going to get right in the video, but let's just... So we've got, let's just do a little rundown here of what she's eating for her dinners. Welcome, everyone. That sounds beautiful, Sam. And great to see you, Sam. You guys, check out Rose Thorne if you haven't. We had a really good time in there the other night. Just low-key. Rose was doing some tarot. We were just shooting the BS. So check out Rose if you haven't. Always a good time. And if you're not into tarot, that's okay. It's still a good time. So, I was looking here and I thought, let's just go. So we've got Kuwait Mukbang. 8 days ago. We've got some fish. Not too bad. Rice, dakous, and Pepsi. Not too bad of a meal, but once again, there we go. That's what I was getting into, go. The rice consumption. I'm sure most of you guys know this. Most of us love rice. I love me some rice myself. But when you have a portion of rice that is enough to feed 4 people, that knocks out your quote-unquote healthy meal. So we've got new diet ASMR mukbang. We can't forget that. We can't forget the big old tray of noodles. We all know that. We love some ramen, but is ramen a healthy meal? Let's be real. I love the shit out of ramen. I just bought a couple packs for a rainy day because it's a rainy month around these parts. And I love some ramen here and there. If I'm shooting the BS with you guys and I get done and I'm hungry, boom, something quick to make. So, yes, we all love ramen, but again, carb. We've got KFC, Lay's Flamin' Hot Crispy Chicken, and jalapenos fries. Well, I'm sorry, I'm still going to die on that hill. That meal, yes, I can see the chat. Yes, thank goodness. I don't know if that meal was an afterthought, but that just looked like a whole bunch of leftovers to me. She's like, well, what is this chicken here? What's the seasoning? And I'm thinking, dude, you named it KFC Lay's Flamin' Hot Crispy Chicken. The flavoring would be Lay's Flamin' Hot. So then we've got Boogie King mushroom Swiss mozzarella sticks, and then I'm going to die on that hill as well. That looks like 2 fries shoved into one, and some kind of potato tot type deal situation. So we've got that 4 days ago. So we are just staying on par. So 3 days ago, we've got the Indian chicken mukbang whole tandoori chicken paneer butter masala. Now that was interesting, as we pointed out, Rose covered that. It says up in the corner here, and I'll show y'all right quick because it was a very small catch. Rose even did the video and she's like, what are you guys talking about? So up in this little corner here, it says from addict to Muslim. Wow. From addict to Muslim, my friends. Well, I hate to tell you this, Foodie, but once an addict, always an addict. Now, will you be an addict in recovery? Absolutely. But unfortunately, that is a badge that I will still wear. Now, in recovery, I think we all know what that means. We're giving it a whirl, but I'm still in recovery. So I thought of an idea, and I thought, you know, this would be really cool. And I thought, no, people, places, things. Been pretty stressed out lately. Better not. So I had it in my mind. I thought, you know, I know some people that still do their thing, and they're going through a rough time right now. And I thought, you know, maybe I'll follow them around for a day or two and doing the life of an addict. And I thought, you know what? That's probably not a good idea right now, because even though I'm in recovery, this is something that I will have to work on my whole life. People, places, things, triggers. So I thought, yeah, I'd really like to kind of spice things up. Maybe show them a side of life that some people have never seen. But at the end of the day, and I promise you this is going to correlate to what we're talking about, is it really worth a couple bucks? And is it worth a couple videos to put myself in that dangerous situation? Because even though I'm doing all right and I'm in recovery, people, places, things. So I thought, probably not a good situation to put myself in over a couple bucks and for some content. It would be interesting to show people, exactly, Kim. It would be interesting to show people the side of life that is rough, but it's also, do I want to put myself in that situation? And people could say, well, Kaya, you know, what do you mean? Well, you know, people, places, things. And you might say, well, what the hell is people, places, things? People, places, things can be food. It can be substances. It can be a buddy you used to do your thing with. It can be a place that you used to do your thing with. So that kind of correlates to the story of, what are you doing here, Foodie? It's like me doing that over a couple bucks and some content would be triggering myself possibly. Now, I don't know. I'm sure I would do okay, but do I think right now, the stress level that I got, am I ready to be in that atmosphere? Probably not. Now, from addict to Muslim, that's very, very contradictive, because you're still an addict. Excuse me. Welcome, everybody. And to me, and again, this is only my chats and my opinion, you kind of look like with this, we've been mukbanging it up every day, and I know what your rebuttal is going to say. Well, I have to eat every day. Okay, do you have to eat flaming hot chicken every day? Do you have to eat Burger King the next day? Do you have to go to the world's biggest McDonald's? Do you have to do copious amounts of rice? To me, in my opinion, you are full-blown in your addiction. So, is it worth it to me? No. And you can say, well, this is my money. We talked about this the other day with Nikado. Is it worth your health? Is it worth the things? Now, this to me, I've told you guys this story. Most of you guys know it. And I told you, my family said, hey, we're done. If you don't cut it out, we're done. I'm not talking about having a drink. I see that around in comments a lot. Yes, I still do have a drink. Drinking wasn't my vice. So to me, it's like, you are choosing money over yourself and over your relationship. Now, your relationship could be with Sala. It could be with anyone. But like I said the other day, that video of Sala and the boat, and yes, I'm saying Sala and the boat, that video pretty much should have been on his channel because you were setting down. You are basically selling yourself out, and I know exactly, you've said this a million times. Thank you, Ho. What I need to eat. Look at what you're eating. If you really think in your mind that you're going to be some medical miracle, and you said this last week, oh, I wonder if I could be the first person to lose weight eating fast food. Are you serious? Are you honestly serious? Because if you are, that's kind of scary. Welcome, everyone. Your weight, and this is about to be another example that we're going to watch. So tonight's video we're going to watch, and I was going to kind of catch up, but I think everybody kind of gets the gist. Maybe we'll get to the biggest McDonald's and watch a couple seconds of it at the end if we have time. Sala, I watched it. He looked down, and he seen there was one more hash brown left, and he grabbed it, and he split it with you. And the look in your eye was like, oh. Even though somebody offers you things, it's like, okay, I'll pass. I've had my 2 hash browns. Welcome, everybody. I've had my 2 hash browns. I've had my 2 drinks. And I've had my sandwich. No, thank you. But you looked at that as, oh, wow. And I watched him, too. He looked down. Excuse me, guys. I'm really raspy. He looked down, and he grabbed the hash brown when he noticed yours was finished. He was still eating the bite of his hash brown as you were done with your half. Just because somebody offers you things doesn't mean you have to take it. It's exactly, Angela. Welcome, everyone. Oh, Angel, I'm sorry to hear that, love. This video, like I said, we are about to watch. You mentioned having, I can't stand, talking about a news reporter. And she says, I don't like him on a good day. So is today a bad day? Is this kind of like, there's so much I took from this. Is this a subliminal, you're rearing up because you know that you have to travel to go somewhere? Or is this I'm home by myself type deal? I don't care what you want to try to play. You're not a medical miracle. There's no way that you can eat all this days back to back to back and think that even, let's play pretend, if you are eating lightly, that you're still not going to gain weight from this. Calories in, calories out. We've talked about this. Exactly, Janelle. It's like just because somebody offers you something, no thank you, I'm fine. I'm good, thank you. I could not believe in the barbecued chicken. You did the full. I'm full. But you kept on eating and just kept on just shoveling the rice and moving it around and picking it and poking it and circling it around. You don't have to finish everything. You don't. Another thing is, I wonder, it's like in the Indian chicken mukbang, you mentioned that you made all that rice. That is so silly to me. And I would almost say, in my opinion, welcome everyone, that you probably threw the rest of the rice away since you murk the rest of the stuff. Now, I don't know if cats can have rice, but it's really sad to think that you are making that much rice, in my opinion, for a thumbnail and just tossing it. What a waste. What a waste. You are, quote unquote, from addict to Muslim. And it doesn't seem like you've gotten what the core is about of the Muslim culture. Humble, waste not, want not. Those are all things that is you've not learned along the way. Right? Thank you, Quan. Oh my gosh, yo, I heard that the big D, Destiny, is married or engaged. I was like, we might have to take a gander this week. Yo, our girl Destiny gets around. If you don't know who Destiny is Amber's ex. And I'm like, good night. Dusty is out here, one relationship to another, yo. But let's get into it. I really don't know. I think this was a lot of trolling. But at the end of the day, I don't know what you're looking for here. Yes, Our Lady. And that's, you know, she can call it what she will, saying that, oh, people are out here editing these photos. And I think, Kuro, that's what it is, too. It's like, you know, you talk about, I know people are going to come for me that I made this video. Do you just, like, I mean, I know there's no coming back for most with the cat situation. But do you just want to be the one, in my opinion, one of the most disliked people on this platform? I know I got a couple trolls and a lot of people that don't like me and have channels about me, but I can't imagine just being like, well, they don't like me, so let me just troll some more. I do too, Mermaid. Her attitude in this when she says, I don't like, she's talking about a news guy or something. And she says, I can't take him on a good day. I was like, what, are we having a bad day? Awesome, Quan. Well, maybe we'll check it out this week because I don't know. I'm like, okay, so you told the story in the Indian food mukbang about Cuba and that you found Jesus, you found God. When did we find God or Jesus? In between drinks, in between rages? When did we... I think I missed that part. The only thing I remember her saying is she woke up after the rage and there was a quote on her phone. Well, I may wake up with some numbers on my phone, but does that mean they're the winning lottery numbers and that was a sign? I don't know. I think you try to rewrite history, and I think a lot of us were here for it. And it's not working. And this is not helping. You know, I got one more thing to say, and we're going to get into it. You keep talking about how people don't like me because of my weight. People don't like me. Dude, you are the one that brings your weight up constantly. You are the one that just said, I've got a scale, but I'm going to make a video of it. She found rum in a strangest place. You bring up the weight thing constantly. Do others bring it up? Yes. But, thank you, Unicorn. A lot of us, it's about your personality, Bubba. It's about your smugness. It's about your non-care for others. Now, I thought about going back because she made a video where, if you guys recall, traveling is a big girl. And let's talk about this before we get started. She talks about, remember, a mother and her child were sitting down waiting for the bathroom. This is an resting place, she says. Oh, really? So you spilling out into somebody else's seat and a mother taking their child to the restroom, maybe needing to change a diaper, which, my, I thought, when is the time that I should upload my travel stuff? Well, I think now is a perfect time. Because as I mentioned to you guys the other day, I thought, I was sitting there bored and I thought, let's just go in the bathroom. And I was kind of doing like a parody thing. And I thought, you know what? I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting on the plane. It's quiet. I'm not going to bother anyone. Everybody's asleep. I'll go film in the bathroom and show them how big it is. And I made a shorts clip for y'all. Chantal, let me tell you a little secret. Honey, I'm 5'7", 160-something and some change pounds. As you'll see in the video, I literally was able to go like this. Wash my hands, sit down, wash my hands. So I don't know what... There's a lot of airlines, Chantal. There's a lot out here. All kinds of airlines. All kinds. There's ones that have little cubicles. There's ones that have beds you can lay in. You know what it's all about? That golden dinar, the golden dinar for you. When you have money, you can do a lot. You can do whatever you want. Fuck, you can rent a jet if you want to. So what's the problem here? Why should the world... There's some planes that I was on that they look like older planes, some look like newer planes. So is an airline supposed to update? After the vid, what happened in the world, a lot of things have changed. Yeah, Fran, we're going to get into that. That's interesting you mentioned that, Fran. Let's read what Fran says. Fran says, I have claustrophobia. That was on my list here. So, let's talk about that before we get started. Welcome, everyone. So what about people like Fran that have claustrophobia? What about some of us that have anxiety? What about some of us that get anxiety and panic in small places? Does that mean that, hey, you get a free seat? You just get an update in your seat. You too. Is that what we're doing here? Because this could go really far. This could go, cars are too small nowadays. So does that mean, you just, I can't afford an SUV. Or I have an SUV, but it's too small for me. So do we, where does it stop? Do we make the roads bigger? Then we make the cars bigger? Well, then don't stop there. Give everybody a free bus ticket. Who's paying for all this? Who's paying for all this? Who pays for all this? Fran, substances, yo. Substances, yo. Who's paying for all this? And you can say, well, the people, I'm not asking them. I'm asking the airlines. I don't know what you have a perception of. Somebody owns these businesses. At the end of the day, it may be called American Airlines or Spirit Airlines. But at the end of the day, somebody owns this. It may be a group of people. It may be groups of people. Chantal, business. gas, workers, the luggage, the airport maintenance. It's all a big running thing that goes together. That is all maintenance. So, okay, what do we do if we don't have money to pay the workers? Who's going to get the bags out? Anybody here want to say, well, guess what? Welcome to my airline, but here on my airline, you are going to put your bag in yourself, and then we don't have workers, so when the plane loads, I need you to put your bag in, and then when the plane's out, come get your bags from under the plane. Chantal, it's a well-oiled machine. The gas, the workers, the maintenance of the airport, the maintenance of the come on, man. What, and you can say the people. That's what the money goes to, the upkeep of all this. So if you think about it, at the end of the day, the people would pay for the extra seat. Now, back what I said about Fran and many of us. So who am I, if I have an airline, to tell Fran that she has claustrophobia? I'm sorry, Fran. You may have a mental problem, but I'm sorry. We've got to deal with these people first. So who is it to say that mental disabilities, and I don't consider Chantal disabled. In my opinion, Chantal is an addict that is full-blown, cranked the gas back, and off we go again. So whose judgment is it at the end of the day to say, well, I've got this person here that is eating themselves into a situation on camera. They don't want to do anything. But then I've got Fran and others over here. They struggle mentally. So who am I to tell Fran that she can't have a plane seat for free too? See how that works? And then you talk about, well, if you're small, you don't have to worry about things like this. Well, guess what? People worry, or excuse me, people go to the gym. People may go on a walk. Not everybody is just small because. Welcome, Erie. So let's get started and listen how entitlement is just running through the veins today. So how do we correlate this? So we've got a man that is tall, or a woman that is tall, and they're all squished into their seat. Do we just, fuck it, everybody gets a free ticket? You get a ticket, you get a ticket. You know what it is, Chantal? It's called first class. It's called business class. It's called upgrading. It's like a club. You see people in the VIP. Yeah, some people like to be flashy. But some people don't want to be in the crowd asshole to elbow. They like to enjoy the club, but they don't want to be down in the mixed. It's like a concert. Some people say, yes, I enjoy the concert. I don't want to be down in the mixed of the concert. I want to watch the show, but I don't want to be in the mixed of it. It's called that golden dollar, buddy. What's wrong? So you can afford to buy all this food, but at the end of the day, no pun intended, you don't want to buy another ticket. So what is that saying? That you are letting, once again, your addiction take course. Instead of saving your money up for an extra upgrade or an extra ticket, you would rather keep on going. So a mother, a family, a father, they save up to take their kids on a vacation. May not make sense to you, Chantal. Welcome, Rose. Some people spend all year. Some people save all year. I know a couple that they'll put all their change in a bucket and then they'll roll it in or they'll take it to the Coinstar and they'll go on vacation with all their change throughout the year. They'll just dump it in a jar. Psh, psh, psh. When they clean out the car, psh, they dump it in their jar. So what about those everyday workers that work to take 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 kids on a plane? And they save up all year to go on vacation, but they have to pay extra because you decide that you want to sit here and mukbang for money. Welcome, Hot Tea. Thank you. So because you, at the end of the day, don't want to work on yourself truly, this family that has busted their asses all year to go on a vacation have to pay for your mishaps when they already struggle to take their kids on a vacation. I'm going to tell you right now, I am grateful for everything I make on here. I told you guys the first time I ever made $30 on here, I was freaking ecstatic. I would be real happy that you've made it thus far doing this. Well, she says, the girl, the mukbanger, or excuse me, the influencer that she's talking about, she says, she's got to work. We've got to work. Us people have to work. If you call this work, you edited in the girl, I'm assuming, the news media guy that you're talking about, and you ripped open some cardboard packages. Remember, because guys, she has to, excuse me, eat anyways. I'd be real careful. I'd be real happy with any dollar I got from this because YouTube is updated again, their policy. And you've got from addict to Muslim. So, again, I said this last live. I don't understand how people call this content. I love you're going back to your old school content. Chantal, to me, has thrown in the towel. Good night, Puff. All right, let's get it started. I do not consider this work. I do not consider that you even put... You slapped in the girl here, I'm assuming. You slapped in the guy. You added a Taco Bell thing, and you called it a day. Now, maybe we'll take a chance or take a gander at the girl's channel. I don't know what she does. So you're saying that her and her husband are obese and they need to work? So maybe we'll take a gander and see what this girl's forte is. But let's get into this. So I went ahead and, well, I had it skipped. So we're going back to the... I don't know why. I don't know if you think it's going to bring back and it's going to... Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. All that's happened. But, you know, I seen a comment the other day that I want to say right quick. Somebody says, why don't you go home? Why don't you go home and you'll get all your subscribers back? You'll get money and you'll get all your people back. I don't think that's what's happened. No, Tiny Fairy. I think she has thrown in the towel and... Exactly, Unicorn. I think she's thrown in the towel. He's probably out doing whatever. And she's like, hey, well, I'm going to eat. Watch me. I think it's... She wants money and we all know food is her vice. Unfortunately. Exactly, Mermaid. Exactly, Kelly. So for somebody to say, you know, if you go back to Canada, you'll get all your people back. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think, and for somebody to think that, I'm like, yikes. I think some people, some of the things Foodie has done, there's no coming back with. Absolutely. Hot tea. For people saying that she's going to go home, unless something really, they go tugging and she really has to go home, she is not leaving homeboy. We have all seen how she is with people. She's not leaving dude for nothing. Unless he boots her, she's not leaving dude. She really isn't. Thank you, mermaid. That's absolutely right. If she went home, some people, there's things you can't come, there's things you say and do you can't come back from. And that's how I feel. It's not just an easy as you go home and it's, no, that's, at least with me, that's not how this works. A lot of her people after the cat situation said, I'm out. I'm out. This is it. This is too far. You were making money. You were home for 3 weeks. You've changed your story 10 different times. You were taking the cat to the vet that day. Then the story changed to I was taking the cat the next day. It really makes you wonder, was there ever a vet appointment scheduled? A lot of us think that there was an appointment scheduled and it wasn't for the nails, if not to go graphic. The wood chipper, the dirt nap, no. You can't just go home and everything's going to be okay. That's not the way some people work. All right, y'all, here we go. So I think in her mind that we're going to slap the old intro on here and rock and roll, and here we go. Guys, get ready. The smugness in this is off the charts. I'm like, dude, you cannot honestly be serious with this right now, right? I mean, nobody can be this delusional, right? Is this, I'm mad at Sala and I'm going to be just a complete... She cannot be this delusional, right? Welcome, everybody. All right, y'all, let's do it.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another mukbang. So, I am very excited to try the Taco Bell here. I think there's like 3 Taco Bell locations in Kuwait, and it's not, very...
Okay, so check this out. So we've got a full sodi, a Bel Grande with an extra sauce. I don't know if Batra, Simon, or Sugar Bear threw up here. We've got a crunch wrap, some taters, loaded with cheese and sour cream. I'm just joking. These are tenders with sauce. Who goes to Taco Bell for some tenders? That's the last thing that's on my mind. But really, this is we're supposed to take her serious. Exactly, Kara's Corner. I'm like, dude, this looks like a whole just bunch of, look, liquid cheese, liquid cheese, liquid cheese, liquid cheese. Y'all know how I feel about liquid cheese. I am not a liquid cheeser. And if I do, it's got to be hot and ready, like, no. This looks like a soggy afterthought.
well known compared to how it is popular in North America. So anyway, I have today, I'm working on a better mukbang setup though, by the way, don't worry about it. Also, my mic broke, so I need to get a new one. So we have some Fiesta potato.
Sorry to pause already, and I promise I'm not going to pause a million times. How did you break the mic? How the hell? So, don't worry, you guys. She's working on a better mukbang setup. Caro. So, she's not throwing in the towel. She's gonna amp it up. So she's gonna, you know, she's not worried about decorating her house, making it cute. Is it, Riley? I thought so. Riley says this is the second mic. This is what I don't do. Y'all know it. We go without before I buy a bunch of stuff over here. Why am I a smaller channel and feel like I need to invest? I have a fraction of the amount of subscribers you have. And why do I be like, nah, guys, let's wait and just get something good? I tell y'all this all the time. If you're going to start a channel, thug it out with what you've got and then just save up for good stuff. That way you're not buying 50 things over and over and over. And after you bought all the cheap things, you can say, wow, I could have bought a nice mic after 3 junky ones. So we're not gonna make a better live stream setup for you guys. We're not gonna take pride into our house. If you guys think about it, everything in that house Sala has decorated or put together for the house. There is not one thing that I can think of that she says, you know, oh, I picked out this. I picked out these curtains. I picked out this photo. Because she doesn't care. But don't worry, she's not going to make a better streaming setup for y'all. She's going to make a better mukbang area. All right, so we're just going full force, like I said. We're just going full force. I don't get it. I don't exactly. She has margarita. It's really... She has thrown in the towel, and it's like, dude, sorry, I'm going to say this again, and I don't want to repeat myself. Welcome, everyone. How can you care about yourself? It doesn't matter if you're with Sala. It doesn't matter with who you're going to be with. At the end of the day, you are holding yourself down and others. Don't say the Ferris wheel. I would have been mortified. You heard in his voice, he said, don't shake it, we'll fall. That to me would be like, whoa. When she was jumping across those kids' brick things, those rocks at the McDonald's, Chantal, those are for kids. Those are for kids to jump across. Welcome, everyone. Friend, she met him, I don't know, the story, what was it? Tinder? The story's changed. Wasn't it Tinder she met him on? Chantal, those little rock things are made for kids. And Sala glided right through them. I'm like, dude, I mean, damn. I don't, you see, I'm speechless.
We have some of these chicken strips, like saucy chicken strips. I can't wait to try those. Extra cheese sauce, some nachos Del Grande, and a beef crunch wrap supreme, and an orange Fanta. So, bismillah. And this is for the crunch wrap, I guess. So, guys, I am super heated about a certain topic that's been going around. Actually, I'm disgusted by what I see. Like, legit disgusted. So I wanted to talk about that.
I'm legit disgusted, okay? But I cannot make eye contact with you right now. How many people say, I'm just pissed off about this, or I'm legit disgusted, but... Give me a second right quick. Let me eat right quick. Chantal, you cannot even look your viewers in the eye to tell them what you're Hold on, let me sauce this up right quick. Give me a minute, then I'll tell you what I'm so disgusted about. Welcome, everybody. I'm legit disgusted, but I can't look y'all in the eye. Exactly, Erie, when it's already a soggy mess. Like, look, that has been chilling for 1 minute 26, so by the time she got this, this is a soggy disaster.
I'm gonna get attacked for this video, but I get attacked anyway, so I don't really give a crap anymore. No offense. Oh, they give you a spork. Cool. All right, first let's try some of these.
They give you a sport, cool. If I get to the point when I say a spork is cool, tell me to throw in the towel. No more snack of the day.
Nachos. So I don't know, like people from the Middle East. Yeah, Taco Bell is like Tex-Mex or like Mexican fast food, and it's popular in North America. Beauty bite. Mm. Let me eat some and then I'll talk. Beauty bite.
Back to, I am thoroughly pissed, you guys, but let me eat some, and then we'll talk. Tell us again how riled up you are. Tell us again how mad you are. So, anybody want to take the... Okay, thank you, Christy. That's where I was headed next. Tex-Mex and Taco Bell are two different spectrums. Taco Bell is pretty much Americanized. It's not even authentic Mexican food. So you might want to take this is where, you know, your research comes into play here. Tex-Mex and Taco Bell are two different neighborhoods. Two different neighborhoods. Not even in the same district. Not even in the same county. Taco Bell, y'all, it's Tex-Mex. It's real Tex-Mex, y'all. Oh, I like it. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but Erie says, Foodie, I have something important to say. Ooh, a spork. Yes, thank you, Erie. Cool. Cool. They give you a spork, y'all. Hot dog, y'all. Hot dog. Exactly. Exactly, Doctor On Call. Yeah, it's two different. Taco Bell is Americanized. It's not even considered. Yeah, right, Scorpio? Fancy. They gave me a spork, y'all. Yes, Del Taco is way better than Taco Bell, in my opinion. We don't have it, unfortunately. I said unfortunately. I was talking, I'm telling you, Kelly. You know, sometimes I say I need a spork, y'all, and it's not for eating, if y'all recall. All right. Welcome, everybody. Exactly, Kim. But it's Tex-Mex, yo.
What kind of sauce is this?
It's Tex-Mex. Foodie, it's Tex-Mex sauce.
The sauce is like a spicy sauce. We don't have tenders at our Taco Bell in Canada. Crunch wrap. Beauty bite. Yummy. I haven't had Fiesta potatoes in forever because they don't have these in Canada either. In the United States, yeah. So, the subject I'm getting about, there's this plus size influencer, Jay Bay. and she's obese, and her husband's obese. And she's an influencer, so she travels a lot, right? And she's been petitioning for airlines to be more...
Okay. Does anybody know this J-Bay? Right quick. So she says this influencer is obese, and her husband is too. Now, I don't know about y'all, but each day that I try to wake up, some days are better than others. I try to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday, because I want to better myself. Never too late, never too old. I have a partner. Even if I don't have a partner, I want to be a resemblance of them, to know that if we go fishing, if we go hiking, I can keep up. If they need help taking off a tire, whatever the case may be, that I can contribute. If we break down in the rain, hey, can you hand me the wrench? Why, I gotcha. Hey, hit the jack. Why, I put on the tire. What do you bring? Honest question. What do you bring to the relationship other than dinero or dinar? Because you don't strive to better yourself, nor to, and I'm not saying this, I want to make this clear. I'm not saying anybody should better themselves for a partner. Welcome, everybody. But it's good to know that you can keep up. It's good to know that if they need help in a sticky situation, that you got their back, whatever your preference may be. So what other than dinero or dinar do you bring? So does anybody know this J-Bay? Do we know how many subscribers J-Bay has? Do we know anything about J-Bay? I feel like we need to take a gander. Foodie, I'm going to tell you something. You can petition your little tail off, and so can J-Bay and her how many subscribers, and we're going to take a gander after. Yes, we are. We're going to see what type of content J-Bay makes and what type of dinero she's making to where she cannot afford another ticket. Okay, well, we will take a gander. I'm behind. I haven't watched Alex today. J-Bay Dax is a girl that Foodie says started a petition here. I'll kind of give y'all a rundown if you got in late. So Foodie says this girl J-Bay is a quote-unquote bigger influencer. And she started a petition to say basically that obese people deserve another seat for free. Foodie, let me tell you a little secret. It's not going to work. They don't give a shit, a J-Bay, a J-Shay, a J-Nay. They don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. They got bills to pay. Workers to pay. Airports. Who do you think, Foodie? Honest question. Who do you think keeps up the airport maintenance? The restrooms clean. The runways. What happens if a runway gets a crack in the concrete? Who pays for that? Oh, interesting. Mermaid said a young girl, allegedly also very entitled. It threw me for a loop that Foodie said, and her husband is obese too. So it seems like J-Bay wants not only one ticket, but 2 tickets. J-Bay has, thank you, Mermaid, 42K subs. Well, J-Bay, you got Mr. Beast, you got PewDiePie, you got all these big people out here. I'm a little channel. 42Ks way, blows me to the dust. Thank you, Kim. Okay, we would check it out. Let me write her on down. So if J Bay is a beast and thinks she is entitled to another seat, and her husband is obese too, wouldn't that mean 4 plain seats? Is the math in here? Wouldn't that mean we need now we've went from 2 seats to now if J Bay needs another seat and her husband's obese, he would need another ticket too, wouldn't he? Karen, we're talking about a girl that Foodie is saying that this J Bay, it's another influencer, a bigger girl, is started a petition to petition that obese people deserve another plane ticket for free. Exactly, doctor. So that would be 4 plane tickets. So it's not just an extra seat here. That would mean 4. 2 extra seats were given away for free. Okay, so let's do the math here. Let's do the math. So J Bay and her husband's on the plane. Here comes Foodie. They're on the same oh, okay, Mermaid, we might have to take a gander. Okay, well, let's keep on mathing here. So we got J Bay, she's got 2 seats. J Bay's husband, he's got 2 seats. Well, here comes Foodie trotting on the plane. So there's 6 seats. So we've got 6 seats total. So 3 of our seats are paid for here. And now we've went ahead and given away 3 other seats. So we've we've decreased. Do we see? So 3 of our tickets have been paid for, but now we've given away 3 seats. So that's 3 extra seats that we've lost money on. Exactly. So yeah, what about the food? Do we just give them the other tray too? Or the extra snacks? Here, you have another soda. We all know you get peanuts, pretzels, a drink. Here's another drink, so that's going to cost us. Here's another pack of pretzels, so that's going to cost us. See how it's adding up, Foodie? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Oh, we've got another person on the plane. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They need a seat too. Me and Fran were claustrophobic. Hold up. Hold up. So let's give Fran, exactly, VJ. Here comes VJ. VJ's tall. Add VJ. Now we're up to 8 seats. Me and Fran need a seat. So there's 2 more seats. So there's 10 seats. Here comes me. There's 12 seats. So we've got 6 of us that have paid for the plane. But we've given away 6 other seats. Anybody? So, yes, Karen, they are being serious. The J-Bay started a petition to petition this. J-Bay, I don't know who you are, love, but there's petitions on Foodie out here. Yes, see? Yarn doesn't like people touching her. Minka doesn't. Minka's tall. Here we go. Seats are adding up, y'all. Exactly, Mermaid. Let's just give everybody a plane. So, see where we're going here? Where does it stop? Where does it end? Where does it end? Well, cars are made small nowadays. So, let's widen. No, you're here, sweet face. You're here. Everybody's here. We just got a late start. We had technical difficulties in the beginning. So now, cars are being made small. Let's upgrade the cars. Let's make them wider. Well, now we got to make the freeways bigger. Who pays for that? Well, let me tell you who doesn't pay for that. Foodie doesn't like taxes, remember? So how are we going to pay to make the roads bigger? If we don't have tax money, how are we... See where it all goes, Foodie? Everything plays a puzzle. Exactly, Dax. Yeah. Where does it stop? Do we give away bus tickets? You guys know I used to travel all the time. I'd ride planes, I'd ride buses. I always traveled all kinds of stuff, I told y'all. Welcome, BBW King. I caught up to your channel the other day. I was like, yes. Yo, check out BBW King, always. BBW King, I'm going to have to tell you one thing before we get started. When you have the secret, X-Mod dinner, I'm going to have to get a free plane seat, but add me to your roster. We're going to have Tex-Mex Taco Bell on the next mod, secret meeting. Look up first class looks like on Qatar Airlines. Erie sounds like a plan, and we have to check out J-Bay as well, my friends. So if you guys don't know, BBW King has been running these like underground secret mod type situations. So make sure you I'm gonna have to get 2 plane seats. BBW, but I will be there. Save a seat for me. Sorry, I'm writing this down too. I'm going to add J-Bay to our list. Did Foodie maybe find us another interesting character? Eh? Foodie, are we trying to get a shout out from J-Bay, or were you bringing J-Bay to the community? Eh? Eh? Relish on a boogie? You said it had official on the end, guys? Yes, BBW. Just, I'm going to maybe have to hide under the table. I don't want anybody to know I'm there. Yo, the reason why I'm saying this, if some of you guys are kind of lost on the joke here. Natter has a thought that BBW King covers Natter and all the shenanigans. And Natter had a thought the other night that BBW King was having lunch, dinner, meetups. Twinkie started, you had me rolling in the comments the other night. It was either on BBW King's or Jericho D's. It was somewhere. But BBW King has been like doing these secret underground dinners with his ex-mods. So that's where I came up with that. So BBW, it might take me a minute to get there once this petition gets out with getting me a second plane ticket, but I'll work on it. Save me a seat. Save me a seat. Yo, Natter thought that BBW King was having meetings and dinner with his ex-mods, my friends. Now, mind you, these people are from everywhere. All over the place. Yes, BBW King. And your spreads always look good, by the way. I will say that on an honest note. Foodie Beauty action figure, you're right. Natter's Court is tomorrow. Absolutely. I forgot about that. All right, BBW King. Well, it might take a minute to get this petition out here. But, as soon as I get this extra seat, I'm going to be on my way. As soon as I get the extra seat. It might take me a minute, but we got to get this petition out there, but I'll be there at some point. Just don't let the chips get stale on me or the guac.
Inclusive. Anytime a fat person has to pay extra because of their weight, it's called a fat tax.
So sorry to pause again. So I don't know if we've learned this off of J-Bay, but she's learned a new word. Fat tax. So anytime something pertains to them having to pay extra, you want extra butter? You want extra popcorn at the movie theater? You want a second helping of popcorn? It's a fat tax. Keep that in mind, my friends. I don't know where she's got this from. Exactly, Sam. You want to supersize your fries, my friend? It's a fat tax. You want to supersize your Starbies? I'm going to tell them tomorrow. Not doing it. Starbucks, you're not fat taxing me. No, you're not. I want a large drink for the price of a small one. Yeah, sure do. Duh. All right, y'all, let's fat tax on. Want another burger? Want another extra slice of cheese? That'll be a fat tax for you. Erie, that's a fat tax. Combo of 5? No, Erie. Fat tax. All right, my friends, here we go. Yeah, Kim, doctor, yeah. I thought we didn't pay taxes. I thought we thought... Here's another thing, y'all. Have you noticed her keep saying this in the mukbangs? I really like... Somebody asked her, what other than Salah do you like Kuwait for? Well, I like that here, if you make 100,000, you get to keep all of it. When did you become a Kuwaiti citizen? Because I'm confused. Kelly, it's got to be a fat tax. Chantal, guys, I'm going to give you a little something about YouTube. I'm going to hip you to something if you don't know. So, obviously, I'm in the United States, okay? So, when I signed up for my YouTube, I could move to California. I could move to Maine. But where does my YouTube say that I'm at? YouTube doesn't care if I'm in California. YouTube doesn't care if I'm in Maine. Where does it care when I first signed up my YouTube channel? Where does it care that I'm at right now? I'm in the US. That's all they care about. I'm US tax bracket. So to YouTube, to Google per se, because we technically don't get paid through YouTube, we get paid through Google. Google knows that when you started your channel, you were in Canadian. When you get a paper and you put that little PIN number in and you send them a copy of your ID, I'm telling you, Sharon, it's got to be a fat tax thing. It's not. So, you started your channel in Canadian. That's where your money is based out of. Do you know what that means? Google doesn't know that you're in Kuwait. YouTube doesn't know you're in Kuwait. Exactly, Nisi. Exactly. Kelly, you still got to pay the fat tax. If you get an extra piece of cheese, an extra helping, upsize a drink, extra ice, not a quarter around here, that's a fat tax, my friend. Long story short is, you started your channel in Canadian. You filled out your papers, you sent your paperwork in, you sent that good old ID in. I could send in an ID of Sally Struthers. And they're going to look at me and they're going to say, well, you're not Sally Struthers, my friend. You're not getting it. It may be, oh, no fat taxes in Kuwait. Well, guess what? Old YouTube is still going to fat tax us all where we started our channel. I'm telling you, these fat taxes are adding up. I got fat tax today for a box of chocolates. Thank good it was on clearance. All right, let's fat tax right along here. I think we might have came on to something tonight. A new word. That's about the only thing good so far. Hey, Ham and Rum. Sally Struthers does not get fat taxed. No, ma'am. Is that Twinkie? Yes, Twinkie. That's going to be a fat tax. Fat tax all the way.
And as an overweight person who travels, this affects me. And I have to say...
What the... We got to go back. I have to say... That was a very aggressive bite, Foodie. I hope you paid the fat taxes on that nacho. We've got to go back. Somebody doesn't seem a bit happy here. Are we feeling the vibe? Exactly, Carol. I'm not very happy. Rose, no extra ketchup packets. I can't even talk. No extra ketchup packets for free. You will be fat taxed for those. Even though this is Tex-Mex, no extra mild around these parts. You will be fat. Extra pack of sauce, they're not into you. It's the fat taxes you're running away from. Remember how she used to say, oh, he gave me an extra sauce. He loved me. It went on your fat taxes at the end of the day. Ain't no free sauces around these parts no more. This shit is like Popeyes, yo. Have you ever tried to get an extra sauce from Popeyes for free? They're not having that shit. You could be in your car and it could be a hot summer day and you got some sticky pennies in your console. They want them bitches. They're going to say, we're fat taxing the shit out of you. You better count out them sticky pennies for us, and there better be 25. And I don't know what the black shit is that they got stuck to them, but we'll take them. Honey, Popeyes, they ain't giving away that Mardi Gras mustard for free around these parts. They are not. Exactly. It's so weird, the one that never called. She doesn't get that, you know, parks, recreation, roads, snowplows, ice. She just thinks, you know, Trudeau's just over there paying for it with his fat taxes. Oh, the roads need ice? Well, tell Trudeau to get in his fat tax stash. She doesn't get that all these things, the park benches she would go sit on, who pays for this? Somebody's fat taxes pay for it. Good night.
I have to say.
Oh, hold on, we gotta go back. This is too. Look, somebody is not about.
I have to say.
This is spectacular, y'all. Look, somebody is really not happy about these fat taxes today. Look at this. I have to say, I'm telling you, it's gotta be, because they are not letting me slide, Tom D. My Popeyes is like shitting me. We want them sticky pennies. And if you gotta dig an extra one out of your seat, we will wait for that shit. Yo, look at this. Somebody is not a happy girl today.
I have to say.
Good night, Chantal. Slow down, buddy.
To not have that extra anxiety when traveling.
Get the fuck, like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Who in the hell? I don't want to have that extra anxiety traveling. I love to fly. But how many of us, until you get up in the air, get situated, it is a nuisance. Going through, take your shoes off, lift up your nips, lift up your hips, do a wiggle for us. Oh, sorry, that's just your nips. You don't understand the rest of, like, dude, you just think, this is it right here. This is it right here, dude. Your entitlement, your smugness. You think all of us like being, put your hands up, twerk a little bit for us, shake, nothing fell out, you're good to go. Yeah, none of us really dig that. But I'm going to tell you something. I have noticed this in between my traveling. You guys, on a serious note, it would take me sometimes, depending where I was going and what airport, it would take hours sometimes, an hour or two, to get through TSA. The last couple times, I have breezed through that shit. Do you know what that tells you, Chantal? People don't have the means. They're not traveling like they used to. Guys, I would stand in line forever. The lines have been nothing like they used to be. So what does that say if people aren't traveling like they used to? They're not bringing in the money. A lot of people are still scared to travel. A lot of people don't have the means to travel. But tell us again how it would really bring down my anxiety. Ow. Dude, a lot of us have anxiety here. Want me to tell you a little secret too? That way I don't have to pause coming up. I told you about my aunt all the time. My heavyset aunt that passed. She always had to buy an extra ticket. It was no problems. She knew it. Boom, bang, she knew. Going to have to buy an extra ticket. You want me to tell you a little thing too, Chantal? The seatbelt extendos, you can buy those. Well, she's going to tell you coming up, because I'm going to tell you guys now since I have to use the restroom from drinking too much coffee. It's embarrassing asking for that. Well, my God, them trying to keep you safe is really embarrassing, Chantal. They're giving you the extra seatbelt. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Mandy. They're giving you the extra seatbelt extender to keep you safe. So if it's that embarrassing, buy one and bring it with you. Who would have thunk? Another thing is, do you understand that your safety and others people's safety, if something unfortunately would happen on a plane, do you think that it's safe when somebody is spilling? And I'm not saying you, I'm saying anybody. It is not safe for somebody to spill over on somebody else's seat. If you are blocking their, God forbid something would happen, if they needed to reach the apparatuses and you're in the way over here, it's seconds to think quick. You got seconds if something, grab your thing, like put on your thing. That shit, you have seconds. If somebody is in your movement and you're in their area, that is a liability. But no, as Chantal, remember the last video she made a while back of her traveling big, the plane took forever. Took forever to leave. I don't know why it took forever to leave. Maybe because they had to move the plane around for you. But here's another thing. Riddle me this, Batwoman. You haven't had to pay for a second plane ticket. You were bragging last time you got one for, you lucked out the last 2 times, she says. Anybody recall that? Having to sit next to Foodie and eventually getting body heat from her, squishing in next to you, she should pay the person who sits next to her for having to tolerate her body heat. Thank you, Erie. And you did not have to do that, Erie. I agree. So we, the people, you know, because just skinny is just a thing, or being medium size is just a thing, you know. So the people that go to the gym or do basics exercise or try to cut down on their calories, we have to be uncomfortable because you want to mukbang, quote unquote, and overeat. So we have to be uncomfortable. We have to pay your fat taxes. Because you're going to get somebody like me, and you're going to get somebody like Erie, or one of us at the end of the day that ain't having it. No. I went ahead and picked this seat. I prefer the window seat. I like to look out. I like to have this to lean on. No, I'm not getting up. She can pay her own fat taxes. No, thank you. Why should we, at the end of the day, the people, have to accommodate you when you accommodate yourself by overindulging? Instead of getting help, it's other people's problem that you have a problem. It's other people's problem that you take the easy way out. Some of us choose to work on our problems. Was it easy for me for years just to be like, I'll deal with my situation at the end of the day? Thank you, Chow Mein. I'm going to do substances and I'll start next week because I don't want to feel like shit this week. you're gonna say here in a minute that you don't understand what somebody goes through. Let's read that. The FFA is recalculating average weight since people weigh more than they did in 1957 when they did safety, weight, and balance when aircraft calculations were made. And that's the thing. We all like a good snack. We all like a good cheat meal. But we cannot normalize this. We cannot normalize that because somebody can't conduct themselves. So, you know, it's just going to be a free-for-all. Everybody's got problems. So does that mean somebody likes this crack? Well, sorry, this is a crackhead. They're all right. Just let them smoke their dope on the plane. They're fine. You can't pick one thing from the other. Well, this guy, he's got a crack problem. Just put him in the back. He paid his fat taxes. Let him spark up back there. Everybody has a vice. Whether you choose to deal with it, Foodie, or whether you don't, that's nobody else's problem. Thank you, Jenna. Nobody else's problem. You either take the easy way out or you take the hard way out. But it's nobody else's problem. So if we cater to everyone, we've got to cater to everyone. I mean, that's the way it seems to me. You know.
Most people have travel anxiety because traveling, especially with airlines, is very stressful. Now, add on top of that, having to ask for a seatbelt extender, being discriminated against, being stared at by everybody.
How the fuck, excuse my language, how is asking for a seatbelt extender being discriminated? Can anybody help me with that? Having to ask for a seatbelt extender is discriminating. What would probably be discriminating is if they didn't have none and they said, well, shit out of luck there, Bubba. You didn't pay your fat taxes, so we've got no, hey, good thought here. If you, how are they going to afford extra seatbelt extendos? They don't have to have those. They don't have to have extra. So it seems like to me, they're accommodating you. Wouldn't that be? If they said, well, you know, you have to buy this. We have these for sale. You have to buy the seatbelt extendo. Now that maybe would be a little discrimination. But how is it discriminatory to... What are you talking about? Exactly, Bunny Melon. She said it's embarrassing and discriminatory. Let's go back. What the fuck are you talking about? Exactly, yeah. No seatbelt extendo for you because you didn't pay your fat taxes. Let's go back. Let's hear that. I missed that in the beginning when I missed that. I heard it's embarrassing, but let me make sure I heard. Let me make sure, you know, I haven't paid my fat taxes today, but let me make sure I heard correctly.
For seatbelt extender being, now add on top of that, having to ask for a seatbelt extender, being discriminated against, being stared at by everybody because you're...
Being discriminated against.
Stared at by everybody because you're overweight. Discriminated against, being stared at by everybody because you're overweight. Having to worry about encroaching on someone else's seat, the table not fitting down so you can't even eat on the plane, not even being able to go to...
So they're supposed being the table not fitting down. So okay, now we've went from, okay, let's get our tally up. Man, these fat taxes are adding up quickly, y'all. We're in fat tax debt at this point, my friends. Okay, so not only now Are we giving away plain seats? But now we've got to make the tables bigger and come up. So now we've got to change our whole airlines to accommodate, because the tray doesn't fit across her. Exactly, chow mein. Foodie, you cannot honestly be this delusional, right, Kelly? You cannot be serious, Ray. And I think you might want to learn the term of discrimination. Discrimination would mean they don't have extendos, or you have to pay for them. It is nobody's problem that the tray doesn't fit, but your own. As you sit here, welcome everyone, complaining and violently eating nachos. You're not making any sense. Yeah, listen, Violet Beauregrade. Willy Wonka told you to not have the gum, and you still did it, and you became a blueberry. That's your fault. That's part of the fat taxes when you don't listen. I want it now. Thank you, Erie. Chantal talked about her mother watching this and saying that she cried to the Love documentary. Boy, Shmi, I hope you watch this one. I really do. I really do. Thank you again, Erie. Erie, you did not have to do that, honestly. Shmi, I hope you're watching this, because this shit ain't adding up, buddy. So we've done giving away seats. Now we have to move our whole plane around because the tray doesn't fit. Okay, let's continue. Man, these fat taxes are adding up, y'all. We are going to need to tax everything to rebuild these planes. Our fat taxes are adding up real quick.
Bathroom comfortably.
Wait a minute. The bathroom, my friends. Chantal, I can't wait till you see when I put this clip of this bathroom out after this. So now, my friends, we've got to redo our whole bathrooms.
Been eat on the plane, not even being able to go to the bathroom comfortably.
I'm getting a feeling that Salah's not home, my friends. Is anybody getting this feeling? I'm getting a feeling that somebody's a little angry today.
The standard airline seat, that alone is like discriminatory if you think about it, because there's no
Fucking life is discriminatory. Suck it up, dude. These airplane seats are discriminatory. Shut, dude. The chair I'm sitting into right now is discriminatory. My legs keep falling asleep. Do you hear me bitching until now? No. This chair was made in damn 1960s. I'm not exaggerating. It's a vintage chair for my uncles. Well, boo-hoo. They should have fat taxed my uncle for buying this little ass chair. I'll be damned. Life's not fair. So you know what you do? You sit in this chair until I get a new one. That's what I do. If I don't like my chair, I'm going to buy another chair. If you don't like your small ass ticket or your small ass seat, you get a bigger seat. Or you know what? Problem solved. You get 2 seats. Bingo, bango. You're making the big bucks here, aren't you? Thought money wasn't an option. I don't have to work. My husband banked selling perfumes and body sprays on Ramadan. Bingo, bango, problem solved. But let's continue. Oh, it's Amy. It's a mess. It's a mess. Exactly, Beach Ball. Is there anything that hasn't pissed her off about this plane today? I don't like the bathrooms. I don't like the tray. I don't like the seats. I'm being shamed for a seatbelt extender. Well, how about you just don't travel then, player? Or how about you just become a millionaire mukbanger and get your own jet?
Standard body size. Like, everyone has a different body size.
No
Even people who are
shit.
taller. Even people who are normal size can hardly fit in those seats.
So why not stand up for the people? Why not stand up for all the people? What about everybody then? Why are we throwing this a tantrum about plus size? What about the people then? Stand up for all the people. What about the guy that was born tall or the girl that was born tall? What about them? They can't help they were born tall. But no, this is called plus size.
I hear people complaining. Well, who do you think is going to pay for that extra free seat you want just for being fat? The passengers. She's not asking the passengers to pay up for the extra seat. She's asking the airlines.
How the fuck do you think the airlines pays their bills? She's not asking the airlines to pay for the seats, or I mean the passengers. She's asking the airlines. How the hell do you think the airlines pay their bills? How do you think, again, the gas, the workers, the airport, the maintenance, the planes? So everybody's just supposed to take an L, right, hippie piece? So we added that up. If you're late, make sure you go back. So we added up. If we've got 6 people that have problems, and they've bought 6 tickets, and we give everybody an extra seat, that's 12 tickets we've gave away. But the airline's gonna take the L, not the passengers. That's not the way it works, Chantal. Let's put it in perspective here right quick before I go pee in the kitchen. You say Salah's got a business, okay? Okay, let's hear. Here we go. Let's get out our magic hand spray. So we're in flight here. We're in flight. Thank you, Ninja Cat. So me and Murad are loading these. 6 bottles get busted. Oh my gosh. We've lost 6 bottles of spray here. Yeah. I'm not asking the company to take the L for these. Who's going to take the L? The customers pay for you to keep your production up. So if we lose 6 bottles, 6 cases, however, someone's got to take the L somewhere. Getting where I'm coming from? I think she's looking at tickets to fly back to Canada. It's brought her hatred up towards the airplanes again. I think so, Amber. Or her and him are trying to... No, this is Bath and Body hand spray. I think so, Amber. There's something brewing here. I feel like. I do think Mermaid, she's mad at Sala. I don't know if they're going to budget. Either A, she's talking about having to go home and she's mad. B, maybe they want to travel together and she knows she's going to have to buy 3 tickets instead of 1. I don't know, but something's brewing. Because you're going to hear when she talks about the news guy, she says, I don't like him on a good day. And you can tell by the aggressively eating of the nachos, something ain't right. But she doesn't understand. Somebody at the end of the day, she just thinks American Airlines or Spirit Airlines, that's owned by people. Again, it may be a group of people, groups of people, but let me put it into words for you. If somebody drops these in your business and ruins 6 bottles, 6 cases, the company takes the L. One way or another. She has no business tactics. And just like you guys were saying with the taxes, the outhouses. How do you think, Chantal, that nice little outhouse that you used to go to had toilet paper? No, I don't. I think Natter was just shitting a canoe around, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to Egypt. I think that Court's around the bend, and he's sweating bullets, too. Somebody has to clean those outhouses when people go after eating all their Tex-Mex Taco Bell. If you're coming in late, Taco Bell is Tex-Mex. Somebody's got to put that good old toilet paper in that outhouse. It's called fat taxes. It is, it says, she who endureth temptation, shall hold the crown of everlasting life. It's a Bible quote, and I changed it to she instead of he. Basically, it means, she who endureth temptation shall hold the crown of everlasting life. I got it to remind myself that if you don't stop with temptation, you probably get the drift. You're not going to be around, if that makes sense. So I got that to remind myself to avoid temptation in a roundabout way. That's kind of the rundown. I was a lot younger, too, when I got it. Now I'm like, yikes. It needs a good touch-up, I'm not going to lie, but I've had it for quite a while. But that's the gist of it. All right, y'all, here we go. I am going to go use the restroom, grab our snack of the day, and, oh, don't you worry, though. It gets better, my friends. She doesn't stop. She doesn't stop, my friends. Here we go.
They don't have enough money.
I thought we were
She's asking
rich.
the airlines to be more inclusive.
Slow down there, Sally.
Make it a handicap seat. I mean, there's like, for people who are...
Time out. This is, make it a handicap seat. Make it a handicap seat. So not to go back to what, but I'm going to, what we were talking about in the beginning. So who is, who's to say that, you know, who's to call that? Who's to say that, you know, I'm going to use me and Fran for an example. I don't like to be in small spaces. Claustrophobic. So how do we, your gluttony, in my opinion, is not handicapped. So because I have claustrophobia, you see where I'm going here? Not the same, Chantal. That's not, somebody that's handicapped, let's not do that. We've done that before, and let's not do that. Just like that thing you were riding around the airport, I'm still going to go back to that. I paid for my handicapped grandmother to use those. Those little golf carts that you rode around in, those are for handicapped people. Yeah. The wheelchairs, those are for handicapped people. So do we really want to go down that, do we really want to go down this road? Because I'm not going to sit here and do that. I'm not going to sit here and say that I am capable of walking, but I'm claustrophobic. So those of us with mental handicaps and mental disabilities, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm absolutely capable of walking my ass on a plane, of walking my ass through the airport. But who's not is my grandma that's elderly. that genuinely can't walk through a big airport. So what happens then, because you want to sit here and eat and eat and eat, people like my grandma, when the little golf carts aren't available, or the wheelchairs, or the people to push them around, then they're not available for the real disabled people. That's why people get mad. You are taking up resources for the people that are handicapped, that are really genuinely disabled. Not just because they want to sit around all fucking day and eat a little bit of Taco Bell. Make sense? Chantal, I cannot take you seriously sometimes, man. I really can't. Exactly, watermelon. Come on, Chantal. My grandmother is going to be 85 in a couple days. Finally, remember I was calling her 85 and she's like, I'm not 85. Well, in a couple days, she's going to be 85. And she legitimately, dude, could run a marathon compared to you. And it's sad as shit because her ankles are so swollen right now. And my grandma could run a circle around you. It blows my mind back. We go to the store all the time. I ask her, Graham, do you want me to push you? No, no, no. Graham, store's not busy. Here's a wheelchair right here. Oh, I'm not stressed, Sam. I'm chilling. Chantal does not stress me out. It disappoints me that people like my grandmother and people that are truly disabled have to maybe sit around and wait for a while because you got people like her taking up resources. But I'm not stressed. At the end of the day, Chantal's got to live in Chantal's body. So I'm never stressed about Chantal. At the end of the day, I don't have to live in that body. But like I said, at the end of the day, she takes up resources. No, Sam, I'm just saying, I don't want to seem like, at the end of the day, she takes resources from people that genuinely need it. So she's over here, got her abaya all in a bunch, and she, look at the look on her face. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. No, Tiny. Just my grandma was a big part of my life. All right, y'all, here we go. I am going to go pee for real. I'm sorry. I was like, that point was the biggest. I was like, I cannot. Chantal, this. You chose to eat this tonight. You chose to pick these 4 things. People that are disabled and handicapped didn't have the choice. You do this and take the easy way out instead of getting help. We all have vices. All of us. Most of us. Knock it off. You're not special, and neither am I.
Disabled, if you have to. Oh, even handicap seats in the airplanes, I don't even know. And then to say, well, I saw a comment where someone was like, I'm fat, I did this to myself. I have to realize that I can't travel unless I lose weight. What kind of fat phobic BS is that? So basically you're saying that people who are overweight, which by the way, is a large percentage of the world by now, shouldn't be able to travel and have fun like everyone else while they're working on themselves. Like,
Whoa.
I think we can all agree losing weight.
Whoa. You're not gonna, sorry. I promise for real I'm going this time. But I can't. They were taking accountability. They said, well, I did this to myself. No, Chantal, that's not no fat phobic shit. That is called taking accountability for themselves. And then, well, well, they can still have with the rest of the world. Yes, it's a big problem in all different countries. It is a big problem. Cheeky, you knew right where I was going. When they're working on themselves. If this is what you call working on yourself, we're going to be here for a long time. I don't know who you are trying to fool. I don't know if you're trying to fool yourself. I don't know if you're trying to fool your viewers, yourself, and Sala, and you. Thank you, Jamie. You could be small and still be unhealthy. But you know what? That's a problem, is this. How many children, and yes, people should watch what their children watches, but how this trend affected the internet, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook Live, all the platforms, when this shit was trending and cool. How many stuff do you go through and see? There was all types of ages doing this shit. Because they looked up to people like Nikado, people like her, and thought it was the cool thing to do. Come on. If you call this working on yourself, you don't have to order 4 things. All of us in here would love to have 4 or 5 things. But do all of us know that if we eat those things, yeah, tomorrow we're probably going to gain a pound or 2. All of us got our favorites from our favorite restaurants, favorite places. But do we know that in the back of our mind that you can't fucking eat like this every day? Do we all want to? Yeah. I'm about to go get my snack of the day. I wanted to clear the whole shelf of them jokers. Wait till y'all see this snack. But do I know that I can't eat these damn chocolates every day? Chantal, no. Oh, you guys, she just doesn't get it. She's so far delusional. It's like, damn, dude, do you really believe this shit, Chantal? It's really scary if you do.
Easy. Because there are many, like, obesity is a disease that's not one size fits all. There's many different reasons why people are overweight. People overeat, sure. Too much calorie intake, sure. But that's not the case for every single person who's overweight. There's different reasons. Even if you overeat, there's lots of hormonal imbalance.
Okay, and that is where a doctor's order comes in. That is where a doctor's notes and a person can show, hey, I have my papers showing that I may have a bad heart. I may have this, that, or health problems. Yes, Chantal, those are real disabilities. But sitting here gorging is not. So don't compare yourself to somebody that may have a bad heart. That may say, you know, man, I would really love to go run a marathon or really do them extra 20 minutes on the treadmill, but my heart just won't let me. Come on now. You're comparing apples to oranges here. Exactly, doe-eyed cookie. Chantal, you could get help and change your life around. But can somebody with a hole in their heart? I had a niece that was born. I told you guys about this. She was a little tiny baby, a preemie. And they didn't think she was going to make it. And it's like, whoa, she made it. She had a son. They never thought she would have a son. And she literally is like a miracle child that had a miracle child that has like half of a heart, literally. So how do you compare that? You can't. She's sleeping away, Tiny. We'll do a bat break. Yeah, Bunny Melon. She says the other day, well, maybe I'll still do Everest Base Camp. All right, I'm going to pee for real. I can't listen anymore because I'll end up taking... Philip, thank you, love. Thank you. Exactly, Blue Daisy. Exactly. Chantal can change and work on herself for real and chooses not to. What about those, like I said, that can't? You can't change around your health effects. You can't change around things that it's ridiculous.
Is going on. There's lots of different reasons why people overeat.
Is there?
And it's very stigmatized.
They metabolize food different, it said. Okay, well, yeah, all of us. Man, this is just... She put up there, they metabolize different. So somebody like Yarn, somebody like Doe-Eyed Cookie, somebody like Share Bear, we may have the same size, but we may metabolize things different. No shit, Sherlock. Ponderous may eat something that I eat, and my body's like, pfft. Ponderous may, off he goes, looking the same. No shit, Sherlock. But what you're comparing here is to, there's no comparison. That too, nickname, I would be, you guys, we would be sitting here until Christmas if I had that. First off, I don't get sucked into, I love any kind of tacos, burritos, any of that. But like I said, self-restraint. Of course I want to be like, I told you guys when I was a kid, perfect example. I'd be like, I want 4 hard tacos. And my aunt would be like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. I'd take 2 or 3 tacos home. I was probably 9, 10, 11 years old. I could eat them. That, of course we all wanted this, that, and the other, but damn, dude, like, come on, Chantal. You're, it's calories in, calories out, too. Just like I said, Ponderous may eat something I may. Ponderous may take a walk that day. I may eat the same thing. I may sit up all day and not walk. Ponderous is burning those calories where I'm just sitting around. You don't get it. Thank you again, Philip. All right, y'all. I'm not listening to nothing. I gotta pee for all this time. All right, be good.
And I know sitting here picking out on Taco Bell, but even that is discriminatory and fatphobic. You don't know what I eat for the rest of the day, or what I do if I work out. So just saying that an overweight person should just eat like lean protein and greens is not realistic either. Just the attitude about the whole thing is so gross. Fat people what to eat, what to do, how to feel. And in the travel industry, in my opinion, I feel like it is time for a change. Be more fat inclusive. Because telling fat people they can't travel comfortably by plane when they have work to do. For example, JB's an influencer, she needs to travel. Is fatphobic to say that. So to just say, stop stuffing your gob and you won't have a problem, is very ignorant because you don't know the challenges overweight people face. It's not as black and white as that. We do overeat, obviously, a lot of us. But a lot of us have issues. It's not like we woke up one day and was like, oh, gee, I love being 400 pounds. I love being 600 pounds in bed bound. No, it's not like that.
So let's talk about that right quick, because I do want to say that I don't want to seem like, you know, everybody does have issues. Everybody does. Everybody has vices. You either decide, hey, I got a fucking problem, I'm gonna deal with it, I'm gonna get better, or I'm gonna roll with the punches. That's the choice you take. Sorry, I was like hauling ass up the steps. Exactly, Pink Lion, thank you. And Pink Lion, that's what I'm saying. There's no comparison. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Welcome, everyone. You are an adult, Chantal. This is where you have to decide, am I throwing in the towel, or am I gonna better myself? And that bullshit bettering ourselves. I've played that game. I'm sure most of us have played that game, whatever our vice is. Nobody wants to sit here and say I got a problem. Nobody wants to sit here and say to 500 people, hey, I fucked up my life big time. I'm 40 years old, just now coming back from it. I'll be damned. All my friends around me have super brand new nice cars, have houses that are paid for, and I fucked up my life big time. Wow. Do I just want to keep on that road and be a dirtbag forever? Or do I want to try and flip this shit around? That's the choice we have to make, whatever we're going through. But at the beginning of the day, you got to decide, and you can't bullshit yourself. See, not to be silly, but the first part of saying you got a problem is acknowledging, hey, I got a big problem. And you can either bullshit yourself around, or you can say, hey, I fucked up big time. I wrecked my whole life. Am I proud of it? Hell no. Am I where I want to be at life? Absolutely not. If I could take it all back, I would. But not the way life works. So that's where you got to decide. Do you want to keep on keeping on and bullshit yourself? Or you just going to throw in the towel and roll with it? What are we doing here? And I think we kind of see where we're going here. You don't, exactly, the one that never called. She doesn't want to be, she doesn't want to be uncomfortable. That's the hardest part of the fight. Just like I told y'all, I thought about going and making that video, and I thought, bad idea. Not worth it. Not worth a couple bucks. Not worth putting myself in the atmosphere. Bad idea. Bad idea. People, places, things. Nisi says, Chantal opened her old mukbangs up for viewing again. That's why I said it's all about the golden dollar. But she's a Muslim now, you guys. From addict to Muslim. I don't want to get into religion. But one thing I do know is this is far the hell from modest. You are selling out for the golden dinar, or whatever you're changing that shit into at the end of the day. You are selling out. Think about it. That's again, I don't want to get into religion, but everything you're doing here is not, it doesn't rule with the Muslim religion. It's the opposite. Oh, how I forgot. Exactly, is it Magazi? Yeah, she just doesn't like, to her, this is what this shit boils down to, in my opinion. She wants as much money as she can get. I'm just gonna eat up I can. I'm gonna eat up, and who cares the consequences? I'm gonna pay this, and again, this is only my opinion, my chats. I'm gonna pay this man, and what happens? Okay, let's just think about it here. You can give him all this money, all you want. At the end of the day, that shit's gonna get old. That shit is gonna get old. If you cannot go and enjoy to do things, ain't no amount of money worth that shit. Ain't no, all of us in here, all 508 of us could slap on a freaking camera, throw a spread down, and call it a day. And you can say, what kind you eat? I taste test things here. I've done some parodies and mukbangs. Yes, I stopped when I was full, and that was that, even if it was a skit. That shit, you can keep giving him money, you can keep, but you're destroying your health and your body at the same time. That shit's gonna get old. Let's continue. You're not getting it. He's 10 years younger than you, even if he wasn't. Even if he wasn't. That shit is gonna get old when you're like, come on, let's go. That shit's gonna get old to somebody. I'm sorry. Yes, thumbs up, subscribe, and join us. Welcome everybody here. Welcome everybody chilling in the background. Exactly, Watermelon. What happens when the money's gone? What happens when this shit ain't gonna last forever, Foodie, for none of us? What happens when the money's gone? What do you got then? What do you got then? You think he wants to have somebody lagging behind? Oh, you just go do the video for me here, and I'll sit here while you do the video. Nah, that shit's gonna get old to somebody. I don't care who it is. Me too, the one that never called. And I think, like, it's getting... We're seeing him less and less, it seems like.
You don't know what someone's going through or struggling with. Therefore, you should be inclusive.
You don't know what somebody... Sorry to pause again, and I'll stop. You don't know what somebody's going through, so you should be, okay, that works both ways, right? Right? You don't know what anybody else is going through in here. So what about them? What about them? You don't know what everybody else is going through. So why are we making this an all... Hell, just give everybody 2 seats. Why? You don't know what other people are going through. You said it. So why are we categorizing this into the plus size? Why are we categorizing this? Why not everybody then? Because remember, you don't know what everybody's going through, right?
People want to have inclusivity when it comes to anything else. But when it comes to fat people, you did it to yourself. You deserve to be uncomfortable and ostracized to try to force us to, like, lose weight. Okay, even if we had to pay a little extra if you're overweight, I mean, having to pay so much extra is crazy. It's basically telling fat people that you can't afford to travel, you can't travel because of your body type. You know? I mean, let's be real. Who wouldn't like more room on a plane, you know? I don't think one extra seat for the occasional obese, morbidly obese person is going to break anyone's bank. Be happy that if you are normal size, you don't have to worry about these things. I saw Pierce Morgan commenting on the issue. Ugh. Sorry. I had lettuce on my shirt. I can't stand Pierce Morgan on a good day. And he was like, well, you can have the extra seat, but you're going to have to pay for it. Like, the whole point is, you missed the point, Pierce. The whole point is the issue of this fat tax. just don't talk. Please. So, I'm a little heated about it. You can't deny fat people are treated like less than. I don't mind society disliking fat people or having certain biases. Just don't let it impede on my lifestyle, you know?
Just don't let it impede on my lifestyle, she says. Not everybody else's lifestyle, on my lifestyle. What's your lifestyle? What's your lifestyle? This is this what you call your lifestyle? You said it. Don't let it impede on your lifestyle. You choose to live this lifestyle. Lifestyle. Main word. You choose to live this lifestyle. Do you think the people that are handicapped or disabled, do you think they choose, quote unquote, to live that lifestyle? I beg to differ. Do you think my grandma and others that struggle in here, do you think my grandma chooses that she busted her ass her whole life working and now she can barely work or barely walk because she chose? Don't impede on my grandma's lifestyle. Get over yourself. Well, since we paid our fat taxes tonight, let's do our snack of the day quickly. You know, because I'm going to choose to eat these chocolates and had a smarter dinner since I choose to have this snack. Chantal, I don't give a shit if you're trolling. The words that are coming out of your mouth sound ridiculous. Okay, y'all, this is one of the most fantastic things I have came across, and I will be fat taxed for these. These are Fredericks by Meyer, Midwest made, handcrafted, assorted artisan chocolates. A seasonal favorite featuring decadent hand-painted truffles from Michigan's Penn State Bakery. Holy smokes, y'all. If you see these at Meijer's like a souped-up Walmart, These are one of the best things I found in life. So let me tell you all the flavors right quick. Of course, we're not going to bite into all of them, but I will show you guys as I drop the card. Okay, y'all. These, Meyer is like a souped up Walmart. I found these in the Easter clearance. If you see these, they are hands down. I'm going to keep my eye on them. They got a decent amount. If I can get some of these for our giveaways, holy, they're still a little pricey. So I'm keeping my eye on them. Okay. It says, because of artisanal nature of our products, no two chocolates are alike. Every single one of our confections are hand decorated and molded. We hope you enjoy them as much as we have making them. Thank you for choosing us. Now, check out these flavors. Chocolate pudding, silky smooth chocolate ganache, peanut butter and jelly, house-made raspberry jelly paired with a smooth peanut butter ganache, caramel marshmallow, creamy salted caramel and fluffy vanilla marshmallow, double strawberry, strawberry compote layered with white chocolate and strawberry ganache, dragon's milk, creamy milk chocolate ganache infused with legendary dragon milk paired with malted grain praline. Holy shit, y'all. You guys, I'm gonna keep my eye on these, like I said. These are extraordinary. They are, check them out. They are like hand painted, like metallic. So I don't know if you can see here. It's kind of got like a metallic. Yeah, this is the caramel marshmallow one. This is probably my favorite one. This and the peanut butter one. But I'll show y'all what. Look at these beautiful babies. So let's do, I mean, they're just so beautiful, you guys. It's like they have like a metallic. I hope it's coming across. Oh my gosh, oh, they are beautiful. That's the strawberry. And it's really, the camera's not really doing them justice. Oh, chow mein, they're so, the blue ones are the chocolate pudding. This is the peanut butter and jelly, y'all. They sound so, but they're just perfect. They sound fancy, watermelon, but they're so just, oh my god, y'all, they're perfect. They really are. That is what I kind of, that ponderous, I keep looking at that, but it's so damn expensive. I almost got some when I order things, that DoorDash shipping and a Gold Belly, but man, them chocolates are outrageous, y'all. These are beautiful. All right, let's do the chocolate. Let me read it again, and we'll get back to it. Okay, this is the caramel marshmallow, creamy salted caramel, and fluffy vanilla marshmallow, and that is this middle one. This is the most, I've had a lot of candy. You guys know, high grade, mid grade, high class. These are the best chocolates I've ever had. So the shell is not like thick, and I appreciate that. So you get the caramel and the marshmallow. They're not heavy at all. The caramel is perfect. I mean, look at that. You can barely hold on. I mean, they literally, look at that. It's like melting in my hand. They were $22 originally. They're on clearance for like $6 something. So I'm going to keep my eye on them. And if they get down to 3 or 4, I'm going to buy a bunch for the giveaways. Yeah, these were regularly like 22 bucks. I was like, no, no, no. But, I mean, look at that. I can't even... That one and the peanut butter and jelly is... So, yeah, $22 regularly. You get 9 of them. So, I know where they're at. I'm going to keep my eye on them. And if I can get some for our giveaways, if they drop down. You guys, if you see these, and like I said, I really am going to keep my eye on them. Because I think they would be a great giveaway item. They sound so heavy and decadent, but each one of them is so light and just, they're amazing. So, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, like I said. I go to Meijer all the time. There was quite a bunch left, because I don't think anybody was hitting them at 22 bucks. Yeah, kindness. That's something that I have to keep away from me. I've been having like 2 or 3. I had another box, and I was like, I got to show them these. I got to show them these. So, all right, y'all, let's get back to, we're a little bit more than halfway through. So, we've ate our, let's see what we've marked off here. So, we've ate half the potato, excuse me. We've eaten, the nachos are gone, the tenders are gone, the potatoes are half gone, and I heard her when I was coming in from the chocolates do the sigh of fullness. Our abaya is that a rip or a stain? Look at the ruffling here on the arm. And I'm not, again, trying to be mean. Look at the peeling and the ruffling. So instead of, you know, buying some new clothes, I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Look at the ruffling right here. I mean, Chantal is, this, going back to this mukbang stuff, was, Sala, I don't know what is going on with you two, but if you ever come across this, this ain't cutting it, buddy. Chantal, I know, I'm sure you'll come across this. Going back to mukbangs was the absolute worst idea you could have possibly came up with. This ain't it, buddy. So, yeah. I mean, what, honestly, it would take me all day to eat this shit. All day in little settings, piece and couple bites here. What would you want to do after you ate all this? Not a damn thing. I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm not doing nothing after I eat that. I don't know if any of y'all, be honest, I'm not doing nothing after eating all that. I'm tapped out for the rest of the day. Chantal, the money ain't worth it, man. I don't know how much you're making, but it isn't worth it. It's not worth it. And then to sit here and complain about a plane seat, are you kidding me? I can't take you seriously. Like I said, where do we stop? Where do we stop? If we're giving away, and like she said when I was coming up from the chocolates, if we give away a seat here and a seat there, where does it stop? Who do we discriminate towards? Who? Who do we tell no, you can't have a seat, but they can? Well, if they get I want an extra seat too. My legs get cramped up. My legs get tired. How does where does it go? Because it's not going to stop there. You're not getting it, Chantal. You're not getting it. And you're not even trying to get it. You're trying to okay it. That's you're trying to okay it. You're trying to normalize it.
Equal rights for all. Shit. But airplane travel is
equal rights for all. But don't mess with her lifestyle, she says, you guys. Remember, before I paused, it was don't mess with my lifestyle. But hold on a minute. So equal rights for all. Okay.
Equal rights for all. But airplane travel is just BS. It's so uncomfortable. Even for a normal sized person. I love this sauce. Mm. So I'm feeling feisty today, like my Fiesta potatoes. And I know people are going to comment, we don't care about your weight. We don't like your behavior. Don't make me do a compilation of fatphobic comments. Are you serious? There's people who don't like my behavior, but are also very fatphobic. 100%.
What is... Wait a minute. I just noticed something. What is all over her elbow? This elbow. I'm going to pull y'all up for a second. Notice this. Chantal, have you worn this shirt out? Or is it that dirty? And I'm not trying to... You guys, watch this elbow here. Right on the elbow part. Chantal, what the fuck is going on? What is that, y'all? What is that, my friends? What the hell is that, y'all? How the hell do you look like you're covered in cat hair, but you don't have any cats anymore? I don't know what that is, y'all. Is it chow mein from her, like... So, she's gonna take the time. It's on the other two, Sahara. What in the... I think chow mein's right. From her, like, the white on the wall? Maybe? Like, you know how, like, if some walls give off, like, yeah, Christy and chow mein. So she's going to make a new mukbang area, but can't take pride. I mean, dude, this outfit is filthy. Minus the elbows, even. You seen, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, chow mein. It's like a primer. That's like... So she's worried about taking the mukbang area and making it, but doesn't take pride in herself. Tell me again.
And like I said, no problem, really. Discriminate all you want, but just still let me be comfortable on an airplane, and you can do what you want. I can just hear Pierce now. This influencer is talking about being fat inclusive while eating a huge meal.
Okay, so... And the guy would be wrong how? So here is the part where I notice she's about to invalidate somebody else's opinion. And yes, she's an influencer, Christy. I was like... So because somebody else has an opinion that you're, in their opinion, setting down BSing about another plane ticket as they overindulge. So you're gonna invalidate their opinion because it's tell us why. So I think all of us clearly see that you're overindulging. And don't give me this shit. Oh, it's my meal, only my meal of the day. Well, I'm sorry. Then you should have broke this up throughout the day. You chose here to overindulge in one setting. In my opinion, yes, this is overindulging in one setting.
Taco Bell, bloody hell. Yeah, Pierce. Sorry I'm not eating lean protein and veggies. Give me an extra airplane seat. Thanks, bye.
Oh, somebody's a little grumple today. So, do you know what I got out of that? I know that I'm doing wrong. I know that I'm doing wrong, but just give me another plane ticket. Again, where do we stop here? So you pretty much said, you know that you're doing wrong. You know you're sitting here eating Taco Bell, overindulging, and bullshitting. But just give me another plane ticket. Somebody's a little angry, and they're not hangry because they're eating. Exactly. Exactly, BT. Something ain't right on the home front here. Something don't seem a little, somebody's a little aggro. But let's invalidate this guy's opinion, as she knows she's sitting here doing wrong. Double bite there, buddy. Double bite it up.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents. My 2 dinars.
God, dog, yo. Ain't nothing like some cold Taco Bell.
I mean, traveling is essential to some people.
This part's great, y'all.
You know? And if they have to travel, let's say by plane, for several hours, and then you use the washroom, and the washroom is too small. I don't know.
So if they know that traveling is a big part of their life, and it is something that they can, not honestly handicapped or disabled, if you know that you have to travel, wouldn't you keep that in mind? Like, man, this is starting to suck. I cannot wait until I put up the shorts clip of the bathroom with me in it on the airplane. Now I'm glad. At first I was like, should I make this? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this. So if traveling is the way you make your money, and this girl that you're riding hard for, I don't know if we're looking out for a shout out or what we're looking out here for, or we're trying to get this news guy's attention. She keeps mentioning him. If you know that is a valuable part of your life and the way you make money, you would think that that would be like, man, I don't want to be miserable. But hey, I said the same thing, Carolina. She doesn't understand that some people have things that they cannot control, and she chooses not to get help. The old woo. What's that tell you, my friends? We did a sigh a while ago. What's the old woo? The old woo means we are full. But do we stop? No.
Anyway. This is a very messy meal. Same fat phobia with the whole body positivity movement. No one's saying that being obese is healthy. We're saying that it's discrimination to say that, to only focus on fat people having health issues. This food, this huge meal, is not even, it's not healthy for a thin person to eat it either. Maybe they don't put on weight, but maybe they get raised cholesterol from it, you know? And we're also saying that while we're working on ourselves, we have a right to, we're also saying that while we're working on ourselves, we have a right to feel positive about the bodies we have. Why feel like crap about yourself? What does that accomplish? Self-hate, you know? It's actually been proven that that kind of guilt and self-hate only contributes and exacerbates eating disorders. Some say restriction, over restriction leads to binging. Some say, you know, it's like, some say to cut out trigger foods. There's so many different ways and opinions, differing medical opinions on how to change to lose weight.
Different. Did you catch that? Medical opinions. Medical opinions, which you yourself don't go to the doctor. So how the hell you have this miraculous idea that you can only eat lean protein and vegetables? I beg to differ. There's thousands and thousands of YouTube recipes with healthy options. Second off, yes, we've all came to that conclusion. We know Taco Bell is not a healthy option. But we also come to the conclusion that if we sit down and eat all that, if you call this working, quote unquote, working on yourself, you're in for a long ride. And I'm not saying that to be mean. What people are saying is you don't have to cut out Taco Bell forever. You cannot go there and go hammer and get 4 big-ass things. Start slow. Well, I really want those 4 things, but I think today I'll get the crunch wrap and I'll get the nachos. Or I'll get the cheesy potatoes and the chicken tenders. None of us think that we're just going to go there and balls to the wall. Welcome, everybody. You got 4 big-ass things, all slathered in cheese. That's not, we're not saying never eat. We all eat whatever your favorite food is. Some people eat out, some people don't. Some people make the stuff at home. I don't sit here and say, guys, I don't ever eat McDonald's. I don't ever eat a McMuffin. Hell yeah, I like a good McMuffin. Do I know that I'm not going to eat 2.5 hash browns? Yeah. Do I tell myself that get your McMuffin and have 1 hash brown? Just like the thing that, who the hell puts sugar in a latte? As she finished her food, I was like, he's dumping the sugar and showing her the sugar packets. Y'all know I am a coffee connoisseur. I don't think I've ever put sugar in a latte. 2.5 hash browns is excessive. You have to make small cutting corners. That's what people are saying. Oh, 100. McDonald's fries are the best. Gotta be hot. But, Chantal, that's what people are saying. They're not saying don't ever eat Taco Bell again. Don't ever eat McDonald's ever again. It's the excessiveness. You don't get that. That's what people are saying. This is in excess. Welcome, Lunaris. She doesn't understand it. We all like whatever your weakness may be. But damn, dude, it's everything of excess. It's all or nothing with her.
Some say surgery. Some say surgery is too risky and doesn't actually work in the long term. It doesn't fix your brain. There's so many conflicting medical opinions out there that what are we supposed to do? Not travel until everyone has it figured out?
What are you talking about? Not travel again. Back to either you get help or you don't. You find a doctor that you like, that you vibe with, and you roll with that shit. You're just digging around and finding any excuse. Exactly, Nashies. You don't want to stick to any doctor's plan. Yes, all doctors have different opinions, but you find one that vibes with you. But if you don't get your mind under control, then you can't get your body under control. You're plucking at straws here, man. You don't go to it, so how the hell do you know? How you're plucking at straws? Well, Chantal, you just anything just to keep on keeping on, pretty much.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
You're welcome to leave your opinions.
Yeah.
I already know what they're going to be. I've been around here long enough.
So why? What I already know your opinions. So basically this is give me comments, give me comments, give me engagement. Is that the route we're taking here? So give me engagement, bump me in the algorithm is what this is. Okay. Good to know.
I love these Fiesta potatoes. I think someone should go to the Met Gala as Fiesta potatoes. Why not? This was a delicious meal. So with the Taco Bell, I'm done raging. Was the Taco Bell better than North America? Honestly, it tasted the same.
I was gonna say, it looked the same. Same shit, different day.
Taco Bell, you know, was pretty much the same. But it was good. Delicious. Alhamdulillah. Finish. All right, Beezers, Foodie Beauties, thank you for eating with me and listening to me rant. And I will see you guys in the next video. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye.
All right, y'all, that was one hell of a ride. You know, it makes you wonder. This is what I've been wondering. It makes you wonder if Muslim people, real, true Muslim people, are going to start finding this and being like, whoa, wait a minute here. What's going on here? Okay. Let's take a little gander and check out this influencer, quote unquote. Yeah. I love how she throws the sayings in. Okay. So let's take a little gander. So she hit 93K. And let's take a little gander and see what this quote-unquote influencer is all about. And what she needs to dire need. Oh, she marked it. She was scraping 5. She was scraping the cheese off the cardboard. Marked it. Okay, let's check out this J-Bay chick that is petitioning the airlines to give away free seats. Well, let's check out this chick. Well, let's see what this chick has to... Well, let's see what this content that she needs to work. All right, here we go. J-Bay Official is sitting at 42.9K subscribers. And let's see what J-Bay...
Hey there, welcome to my channel.
Hey there, slow down, Sally. Hey there, wait a minute. So, hey there, first off, J-Bay 9 months ago has a oxygen tank hooked up. Wow. Let's read this. Let's read this. Okay. I am Jalen. I am Jalen, aka J-Bay. Welcome to my channel. I am a plus-size travel blogger and content creator, freelance writer, and body positivity advocate. I make videos about plus-size travel, plus-size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I also make videos about my life story in hopes that sharing my truth can help others. And you can also find extended size. So we've got welcome to my channel, J-Bay. Yikes on a bike. Holy hell, we've got some plus size lingerie. Okay, let's take a gander. 1 month ago, plus size lingerie and fashion Valentine's Day 2023 lookbook featuring Torrid. Holy sheep shit in a handbasket. It does sound like a very glitter and laser type deal, type wannabe. Flip Beauty Haul app. Sephora 2023 beauty product haul. Here we go. Southwest Airlines customer size policy explained. Southwest Airlines customer of size policy explained. Plus size travel, everything you need to know. Who does this sound like? She has more on Instagram, TikTok, and a more recent post about travel. Okay, yeah. Online Makeup Academy review, discount code included. Plus size Torrid haul. Plus size swimwear, try on Torrid swimsuits, all alpine butterfly something. Torrid. Now, I want to make what I'm about to say, I'm not talking about, I gotta be careful and tread lightly. I want to say what I'm about to say. I do not know anything by this girl, but let's just read the next one. Now, I'm not talking about people that need this device and didn't put themselves in the situation. Portable oxygen concentrators versus oxygen tanks. So, Foodie, I don't know J-Bay's story. I'm saying what if. Again, I don't know this girl's story. I want to make it very clear. I don't know if this is a medical thing or because of her weight. Livray lingerie try-on plus size. Holy shit, it is all hanging out in that one. I don't know how that's monetized. I really don't. I'm going to. How to fly comfortably when you're plus size. Hashtag plus size travel. How to be confident. My confident journey. Confidence at any size. Another swimsuit. So it's a lot of swimsuit and a lot of lingerie. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure, Yarn, that I didn't know if it was medical or because of weight. Happy Planner, plus size Torrid, Lush, oh, Lush Decor. Body positivity TikTok compilation, Glitzy Girls Boutique plus size try on haul. All right. Well, let me go. If you want to look at the lingerie one, check it out. I don't know how that's monetized. I'm going to go ahead on up here. So it's a lot of kind of bathing suit, lingerie, swimwear. We're kind of... Okay, Farmhouse says. It's just sad because this girl is like 26 and she's on oxygen from being obese. Okay, well maybe we'll check this chick out. Maybe we'll take, because I don't want to, you know, but, so it's a lot of, it's seeming like a lot of lingerie. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to, everything is, and I'm not saying at her weight. I have did pool videos with y'all and got demonetized, and I wasn't in a string bikini or nothing like that, so I don't know how some of these are. The one, if I go below, it's let a rip tater chip. It's like a see-through mesh situation type deal. All right, well, this was an interesting adventure. Let's just take a peek. Not at the lingerie. Let's check out the portable oxygen, and maybe we can, let's just take a gander. Portable oxygen tank concentrators versus oxygen tanks. It is setting 1 year ago at 16K. Let's just take a gander.
So you want to know what it's like to wear oxygen or use...
Well, damn, she's coming out the gate hard. Rawr. Calm down. I wasn't ready for that. I was not. She says, do y'all want to know or what? Uh-oh, I just seen the word pulmonary implement. Hold on. Holy sheep shit. Hold on, y'all. I fought pulmonary, here, y'all know that word with me, hypertension from years. Okay, this is setting, I seen one of y'all just asked, this is setting at 16K a year ago. And she's got almost 43K subscribers. Okay, here we go. She is coming out the gate hot, yo. I don't know what we're in for. I never heard of this chick until tonight. So she is coming out the gate hot. Here we go. So this is the influencer. If you're coming in late, this is who Foodie Beauty is got a yes go. Okay, let's do it to it. Here we go, y'all. I don't know what we're in for. We are in this puppy together.
Oxygen concentrator versus using an oxygen tank, and I am here to help you.
Welcome, Lindsay.
Content creator, YouTuber, and influencer. I make content about tons of things: plus size travel, plus size fashion, plus size lifestyle, and beauty. And today I'm making a video about oxygen concentrators versus oxygen tanks because I, as you can tell, am an oxygen user. I use oxygen therapy 24/7. I'm accepting my journey more and realizing that there are so many young people out there, as much as elderly as well, using oxygen. I've seen babies use oxygen, elderly people, plus size people, straight size people, and everything in between. So just to preface this video, it does not matter if you're older, younger, whatever. I just want you to know, if you have to use oxygen, I see you, I understand you, and I know some of the struggles you might be going through.
So off the gate, let's just say if it is because of her weight, I don't know, we're still gonna get into it. Yeah, exactly. No, she's gonna tell us. So, kind of like buttering you up almost. Yeah, let me hit this. I got it on 1.25, but she is a fast talker. Let me slow it down here. So she's kind of setting this. Bunny Melon's like, grr. So she's kind of setting the scene here. She's kind of setting the scene that if you're a baby, if you're a skinny person, or anybody elderly, she sees you, and yeah, exactly. She's accepting her journey. So she's kind of buttering you up almost, like, okay, well, J-Bay, I don't know the situation, but we're gonna listen here for a second. So let's not compare. Let's everybody's story's different. So let me slow down already. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So is this who our girl has been watching with the travel videos? Remember all the plus size, how to travel at plus size? Okay. So we're setting the scene. Right, Lindsay? That's what I'm getting here. So she's kind of buttering everybody up that, it's okay.
And make this video to help as many of you at home as I can. So I have been using oxygen since 2018. In 2018, a few months after I graduated college, I became really sick and I ended up in the hospital. I had about 30 different hospital trips and a minor heart procedure before they could diagnose me with pulmonary hypertension. It affects many people. It affects infants, women, men, elderly. It does not discriminate against age. I have personally never met another person in real life with pulmonary hypertension. I know that as a young plus size woman of color, I get lots of questions about why I use oxygen, and I am now open about it because I want to help people and because I am in the public eye and I wear oxygen. It is something that people can visibly see, so they naturally have questions. However, I have gone invasive questions that I have chosen not to answer, and you can do the exact same. You do not have to tell anybody about your health if you don't want to. And if you're young and you use oxygen, I'm sure it might be a subject that you're not really comfortable discussing yet, and a subject that you're learning to adapt to, and that is okay because it's taken me a long time to get to the point where I'm at, and it's been a learning process. So be patient with yourself if you're in this new process. And I really wanted to make this video because I know I was not able to find many resources about oxygen tanks and oxygen concentrators. And when someone asked me on my TikTok at JBF,
Okay, so me myself, I would have opened up the gate of, this is a review for me. This is a review for me. I am telling you about my trials and tribulations, but I think you should talk to your doctor about what may be good for you. See, this is where you got to be careful when you start giving and reviewing health stuff. What may work for you may not work for me. Your doctor may tell you, hey, that tank may not be good for you, so you got to be careful when you start to kind of tap into the medical field here, or tap into reviewing medical items. Uh-oh, what did Lindsay say? Y'all are cracking up at him. Lindsay. But anyways, yes, kind of. So that's kind of when it gets touchy, is you have to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm with Ninja Cat, kind of, I don't know about what she said. It's did we get in this boat from our bad health, our health and eating choices? I guess maybe we got to dig a little deeper into this. Maybe I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but how did we get here? How did we get here? Were all these health trips to the quote hospital 30 times because of our health, of being overweight? Again, I'm trying to be cool, but my eyes are open here, and I also kind of felt a little manipulation tactic at the beginning. Well, I'm gonna tell you that if you're a baby, if you're young, if you're elderly, I'm kind of buttering you up. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the vibe I got. That's the vibe. I'm gonna kind of tell y'all that, Farmhouse says, hypertension off bat. She can improve her BP if she lost weight. So there's that. Okay, and like I said, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. So it's interesting to hear you guys' opinions as well. But again, got to be careful, J-Bay, when you're you want to put that off bat. You want to say, you know, this is what works for me. I don't know about y'all. I think you should consult your doctor. See what tank is good for you. But let's roll on for a minute. Let's roll on. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. Let's roll on. So, but my thing is this who, you know here, I guess this is what I'm getting. Is this who Foodie is? You know, she gets her eye and she lurks around certain people. And is this where all the traveling at a big size, traveling as an overweight girl comes from? The abaya holes. I mean, I know it's different clothes, obviously, but I'm saying the blueprint, per se. The blueprint. Is this who we're blueprinting now?
If you want to follow me, they asked me about my experience and what I recommended. If I would recommend a tank, a portable oxygen concentrator, or liquid. I have no personal experience with liquid oxygen, so I can't really speak on that at this point. I can do some research into it if it is something you want to know about, so tell me down below in the comments. I wanted to make this video because I am young, and I'm younger than the typical person that has to use oxygen, or at least what society thinks the typical age for someone who uses oxygen is. And I wanted to make a video so that people could relate, because I am 24. There are so many conditions that require people to use oxygen. Don't let someone tell.
So this video was a year ago. So at this current time, she is 25. So she was 24 when she made this. So this was a year ago.
That you're too young to be using it or whatever. People will assume things about your health, and let them assume. You don't even need to give them an explanation. But I basically just wanted to show you guys that there is someone young out there like me using oxygen, who's plus size. I have other chronic illnesses on top of pulmonary hypertension. I just wanted to show you that there is someone that's like you, or similar in age, or similar in size, or similar in gender, whatever it is. Someone like you out there is using oxygen. You are not alone. There's not a whole lot of diversity when it comes to oxygen resource websites or anything. You see the imaging that usually pictures older people. So I just wanted to show you I'm young, and I use oxygen. You do not owe anyone an explanation for existing on this earth. You deserve to live the best life possible. Without further ado, let's just hop right into this video and let me explain to you the difference that I've seen between an oxygen tank and an oxygen concentrator. All right, so when I was put on oxygen in 2018, to be completely honest with you, the ER doctor didn't really explain to me why I was going on it or what the difference would be in my body. And honestly, when I started out on oxygen, I thought it was a very temporary thing because they didn't know what was going on with me. And I thought that my health would get better immediately and all of this. So I didn't ever imagine going on oxygen or being.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you get put on, I don't give a shit what it is, oxygen medicine, and you don't understand it, please find a new doctor. Please find somebody to make sure you understand what the hell is going on. I don't know exactly, Mary. Yeah, I'm with y'all. Bunny, Gerard, like, I'm kind of seeing some red flags. I'm still trying to give it. Maybe we'll have to dig in a little deeper with this. I don't know. I'm the type of bitch, I want to know why, what, when, who, where, Colonel Mustard with the relish in Cuba. I want to know everything. Why, what, when, who, where. But, so, and then she states that I thought my health would get better. Well, if we're not, again, doing anything, how are we going to, I mean, oxygen's going to help us breathe, but it's not a medical medium. I'm not a rocket scientist, but oxygen's to help us breathe. I don't know, y'all. I'm seeing some of the flagpole is kind of starting to, yeah, the flagpole is starting to kind of we're raising, we're cranking, you know, the rope on the flag, and it's starting to go up. I don't know. I'm holding the flag down. It's windy, but I'm holding the flag, but it's kind of wanting to go up, y'all. Colonel Mustard with the relish and Cuba. I don't know. I see ponderous. See, them flags are starting to. The wind's catching them, yo.
On it long term, but here I am. So this is your basic oxygen tank. This is what a lot of people use. This is what I used up until the beginning of this year in January 2021, and this is what they gave me when I left the hospital. These are more of your portable. This is like if you're on the go, you're outside your house, this is usually what you're going to use. And they have these bags. In here you can see I have an oxygen tank already, and this right here is an oxygen cannula. That is what connects to the oxygen tank and gives you oxygen. So what I'm wearing right now is an oxygen cannula. So they gave me this, and they also had a technician come into my home and set up a really large concentrator that you use inside your home that's not really portable. If you're going on a long vacation, you can definitely take it if you're going on a road trip, or you can even probably check it for free as a medical device if you're going on a plane. My fiance and I did some research real quick, and we did find out that it is possible to take your big concentrator and check it as a medical device when you go on a plane. However, it's not recommended because...
Okay. Now, my grandmother's mother, my great-grandma, before she passed, she had one of the big oxygen tanks. I don't know who and what you would have to... y'all, them tanks, if you've seen them, are huge. Exactly. That was farmhouse in my thought. So, we've seen our girl Tammy with oxygen. But, yeah, I've seen the big tanks, and I don't know how in the hell, excuse my language, you would travel with that. Yes, our little Samsero. They are so... I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I guess we've got to dig a little deeper before I can kind of, like... Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this, and I'm just putting it out there. I told you about my family's heart surgery. 2 heart surgeries. They never got to the point of needing oxygen. Now, got to be careful what I say on here, because eventually, at one point, this will all make sense. As you lose weight, no matter what you got going on, it will help other situations that you have going on that you can't help. So, it makes you wonder here, is, again, not to repeat myself, is the oxygen because of the weight? Like I said, I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but Grace, this is the girl that, if you're confused, you'll have to go back to the beginning, that made a petition, allegedly, Foodie was saying, that is petitioning the airplanes to give a free seat to obese people. Right, Nikki? That's what I'm like, is this Foodie's new playbook? All right, y'all. So, we've been on here for a minute. Yes, Kelly. And that's kind of why I'm like, wait a minute. My family had 2 heart surgeries, literally, and lost some weight. And it's like, okay, is this... And again, maybe we'll dig down this rabbit hole if you guys are interested. And I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but it's like, okay, are we kind of like, hey, it's okay. I'm in my 20s. I made this when I was 24. I'm 25 now, and it's okay to be on oxygen. Don't be ashamed. Now, I want to make this very clear for the replay. I do not want to... I have to be very careful in here. I'm not saying anybody that needs the oxygen medically. What I'm saying here is this how we got to the point? By overeating. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to. I would say no, Nicole. On at least in the tribulations that I've had, maybe each airlines are different. My family always had to buy an extra seat. That was across the board. They didn't want to chance it. They didn't want to get there and play what if. Is the seat like they just went ahead and bought another seat and called it a day. So I don't know. I don't want to give y'all any. I'm just saying maybe each airline's different. And again, I'm just saying overweight. I'm not talking about, people that choose to eat wrong and ended up in this quote unquote, as Foodie would say, lifestyle. Are you serious, Amethyst? Oh my gosh, you guys. Did Foodie really go live? Well, let's take a peek. What the hell time is it over there? All right, well, let me know if you guys are interested. Maybe we'll go down this rabbit hole. Come on, mouse, where you at? You guys gotta be shitting my canoe. Oh my gosh. All right, well, here we go, I guess, for a second. I don't know how long we'll hang tight. We've been on for a minute, but we'll take a gander. Okay, it's 10:42 a.m. there. Wow. All right, we will take a gander right quickly. You guys are right. 111 people watching live stream with Foodie Beauty, and she looks wide awake. Look at the thumbnail before we get started. Somebody looks wide awake. Exactly. All right, I don't know how long we're going to be on here, and I'm going to go pee again right quick to get, so she is awake. She's quite bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but here we go. Oh, no, not the shisha broccoli. Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go, y'all. I don't know what we're in for. We're in this together. So there are 3 thumbs up, and we've got coffee. No, thank you. I don't want to say anything. Wait a minute. Is this open chat?
Exactly.
Holy sheep shit in a handbasket, y'all. This is open chat.
So, you guys.
So, you guys.
Real solo. Is that a Batman? What the hell?
I don't know what we're in here. We're in for this together.
I'm closing at my job tonight. Nice. You're bored? Well, I got something for you here. Let's bees. Natalie, I don't go out in the day because, listen, I learned my lesson. I almost had a heat stroke. Legit almost had a heat stroke. Just walking, we went to a museum, and I'm editing the vlog. Live streams and mukbangs are so easy, I swear. Easy money.
Really?
Easy, I mean, everyone has to eat every single day, right? Hey, Bugs, what's up?
Wow.
Bees are flavor.
So she just admitted live streams and mukbangs are easy money. Wow. No shit, Sherlock. Exactly, Nashies.
Hookah. It's so hot, Jessica. It's so hot, man. But you people from Texas and things, like, you guys know what heat waves are like. Yeah, I think I'm addicted to smoking already. Okay, so just walking to the car after the museum, I almost had a heat stroke. Hi, Megan. Simply ravishing.
So she proclaims that going to a museum, which I'm assuming would be inside, she almost had a heat stroke. So tell us again how mukbangs is easy money. Tell us again how this is not affecting your health. All right. Right, Nicole? Yeah. Tell us again this lifestyle, quote unquote, your lifestyle.
It's like in the high 30s. But yeah, it's not just about the money. It's, like I said, we have to eat every single day. So, you know, the mukbangs, and it's easier to edit. But like complex like videos about like you know, like museums and things like that, if you want to make them very interesting and stuff, it's like a lot more work. So all that to say, I'm working on editing it. Louise, Kaya Simmons is stream snipping and being fat phobic. I reported her stream and several of her chat members. Okay,
Wow.
listen. Thank you for the super chat.
Did y'all hear that?
I don't mind people reacting to. Where am I looking at? Okay. I don't mind people reacting to me. Like, but there's people who legit just like straight up take your content. Like, I'm dumb. I made the mistake of, I did like a little short video about like us going to the movies to see the Evil Dead movie, and I put it on TikTok without putting it as a short on YouTube, where I could have like, you know, uploaded it on my own channel.
Okay, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Louise is back. Did you guys hear that? We're reported, and some of you guys. Louise, I hope your name don't have anything crazy to it. That shit goes both ways. And remember, I think we figured out who Louise is. So, anyways, there's that. Second off, I don't have a TikTok. Didn't review your TikTok. And if you think we were sitting here, we were doing your Taco Bell, and this popped up. But let's continue. So we've gotten reported. That was a super chat that was read, stating that she knows another channel has reported us, allegedly. All right, interesting. Pretty interesting. I got her turned up, y'all. I apologize. I've got her turned up. That's why I got y'all pushed up. Let me double check everything. Yeah, I've got her turned up, y'all. Let me turn her up a smidgen here. I don't want to blow her. I don't know if Saul is asleep. She's talking very lightly. So Louise has stated that they reported us, and some of you guys.
So people steal that right at flat out because they can't make any views on their own boring vlogs. So they steal mine and make it their own. They don't even add any commentary, any criticism. Like I said, you can criticize me, you can be fat phobic all you want, whatever, that's your problem and your karma at the end of the day. But like, get your own freaking content. It annoys me. Hi, sweet vintage cell. Okay, was it a good movie? The Evil Dead movie is like one of the best movies ever made, I swear.
Hold on, y'all. Let's take a peek and see. Hold on, I don't want to say anything what we're about to do. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry, I'm coming, y'all. Jessica Meska is a beezer. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow in court, she says. That's interesting. Oh, interesting. Let's read what Louise's name is, my friends. As Louise is reporting us. Louise Kaya the fentanyl felon. Louise Kaya the fentanyl felon. Interesting. You read Louise, Chantal, but you didn't read the back end of that. Why? Why didn't you read the rest of what Louise's name is? Louise, period. Kaya the fentanyl felon. Kaya Simons is stream sniping you, being phobic. I reported her stream and several members of her chat. Interesting. Okay, so Louise is back. That's interesting to know. And she's back with her famous name. We might have to start reacting to Louise. Just saying. You know, it's kind of weird, y'all. When we figured out the Louise account, they stopped, but now they think that they've disappeared and they're back. It's interesting.
Tea. Order traditional food? I did. My teeth have gotten buttery. I just woke up. Leave me alone. Hi, Lauren. Makeup tutorial. Hi, Deja Lu. Deja Lu. I see you, Sherry Michael. Is that chaperone Sherry? Okay. So, I have to say,
I'm gonna speed this up, y'all.
like, what did you think of that ending? It reminded me of you. Oh, it was good. Well, the ending and I don't want to ruin it, but, scapegoat, the shredder thing. I don't want to spoil it, but it is like really, really, hi, Jason. I love scary movies AH. You're the only Sherry.
She's in a good mood for as early as it is.
But like, so were the original ones. If they had better, hey, just freezing. Of course. Of course she's gonna stream tonight. She's gonna cry now. See, she's complaining about me now. Yeah, because you steal my content.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, whatever. So,
dude, nobody give. Are we crying over here? I love this Louise person's great. They must watch back and forth. Yo, do we been on here for a minute? My eyes are maybe a little watery, but I think we're Louise. Calm down, buddy. I know it's early. Calm down, little buddy. See, Louise acts like there's no detectiveness out here. That you know, Louise just thinks, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet out here.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so go see the.
And it's funny, Chantal, that you let this Louise account rile you up as they set and react to you. It's pretty interesting.
Brothers movies, I really want to see it. So the Evil Dead movie was actually really, really, really good, like really creepy, and there were parts that were really gory, and I was just
right,
like,
Toys R Us, terms of service. So it's almost like Louise is inciting other people to come strike us. Kia. Please do StreamYards. I have the receipts. That would be amazing. Anybody's more than welcome to email me. I'm not going to do StreamYards right now because it's late, but if anybody would like to email me, you're more than welcome. Sephora, it's a long story, but Louise allegedly may be another reactor. Thank you. There's my email. Thank you, Dixie. All right, y'all. So it's like Louise is inciting. They are right there, Dixie. Or thank you. My email's right there. All right, y'all. So isn't that against terms of service to incite others to, isn't that against terms of service to incite others to report other streams? And a name like, no, felon? Interesting. Wow, but we're crying, guys.
like Salah and I were like, ew, and I was like eating nachos and cheese. I don't know, demons, possessions for me creep me out. Happy birthday, Megan, LSA. Or Elise. You want to see a fruit market? Okay, I'll do a video on fruit market and it'll get 2K views. Actually, it's okay. Come see the Barbie movie with me. It's okay.
Wow.
It's not just about the views on it.
So somebody said they genuinely want to see a fruit market, and she said, okay, it'll get 2K views. Wow, talk about give the people what they want, Chantal. Just tell us it's for the money with that telling us it's for the money. Let's see how many people's watching. I know it's late as shit, but... So it's open chat, and there are... Wow, Why the hell can't I see how many people's watching? Yo, Louise is just something else. Yo, this is interesting. Louise is something else, yo. Why the hell will it not tell us how many people is watching? Oof, somebody says 291 viewers. Yikes. There's somebody named Foodie Beauty. It says, please stop the identity theft at once. Y'all, everybody's waking up. Somebody says, the pipe sounds disgusting. All right, y'all, let's speed this up. Watch a couple more minutes of it. And let's do it to it. This is open chat, my friends. All right, y'all, here we go. I know, Charlene, we will see them. It's just, we got a weird late start tonight, and it got late. Ketchup Louise is one of my biggest fans.
Like, it's also about like having fun and going out and enjoying the time and showing you guys around for sure. So the thing is, how art thou? The thing is our couples channel, we do a lot of stuff like that on it. We should have the video out today, part 1. Hi, Joe. Oh, Insidious 5? Deja Lu, I'm smoking lemon mint. A food demon?
I'm sorry, y'all. I got her turned up, y'all.
With Howie. I put Howie in the room. Chantal, what's your opinion on Arby's? I used to like it, but now the roast beef, it's gray. It creeps me out.
Did she just say Arby's is gray?
Your man cheated on you? I think you should beat him up. Deja Lu. Like a true Canadian. That's me. Okay, I have something exciting to show you guys. I am not kidding you, okay? I wish I could show you, but, like in a way I wish, but my hair, so Salah, no, I don't sleep in my hijab, picked me up this serum from somewhere. You just happen to see it, okay? And
we've got a magic serum, y'all.
Already grow after just like a couple treatments. Jack, remember 17 months loyalty Beezer for life. Hi Beezer, hi Jack. Well, welcome back to Very Important Beezer's Ready Sick. I don't have 3 strands of hair, I swear. She is being Islamophobic towards Salah as well. Don't worry though, once her channel is demonetized for bullying, she will disappear.
Yo, we gotta, hold up. Is this Louise saying she's gonna get us demonetized? Hold up, y'all. We gotta get all this where it's good. Sorry, y'all. We gotta have this as evidence. Shenanigans, y'all. Everybody is starting to wake up. Y'all, this shit is off the chain. Okay. Also open chat. Also open chat. If I think you wouldn't leave it in our time, the Western Road will fly by. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. I want to make sure we screen grab this. Hold on, I want to... Can somebody screenshot that? Hold on, shit, I'm trying to keep it. Damn it, y'all, hold on. Hold on, let me kick the light off. She is being Islamophobic towards Salah as well. Don't worry, though. Once her channel is demonetized for bullying, she will disappear. What is the date, y'all? It is 5/3/2023, and this stream is called Foodie Beauty, live stream with Foodie Beauty, and it is Louise the Fentanyl Felon account right here. Right there in green. Thank you kindly. And this is on the Foodie Beauty stream 5/3/2023, and the account is called Louise the Fentanyl Felon. Okay, good to know. Got that screenshotted. All right, good to go. Let's hear what Chantal says. Chantal, I know you're not taking Louise's bait, right? I know you're not taking Louise's bait, right? You let Louise bait you in all the time.
Thanks for the super chat. Oh, because she's stream sniping. Well, if she gets demonetized for bullying, Kaya, I hate to tell you, but you're gonna have to get vlogging.
Chantal, I hate to tell you, but I don't have to vlog if I don't want to. I don't rely on this shit, okay? Just hit the other shisha for you, okay?
Alright, I am telling you, this miracle serum here, okay, look at this. It stinks and it's black. The color is like a weird tar looking color.
Yes, this is live, y'all. We're a little bit behind.
Enhances the hair gloss, removes falling dandruff, nourishes the hair. Okay, the ingredients. Here's where it's, okay? I have an eye boogie. Sorry about that. Almond oil, argan oil, apricot seed oil, castor oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, linseed oil, mustard seed oil, nigella sativa oil, olive oil, sesame oil, wheat germ oil, aloe vera, rosemary, fenugreek, avocado oil, and soybean oil.
It is.
So
It
you put
is.
it on your hair and your scalp.
Louise totally tries to bait her. It's great. Louise totally tries to bait. It wasn't in focus. Oh, hell, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's right here. Hot dog, y'all. Hold on. Perfectly placed. Hold on a second. Let's make sure we got this. Here, let's just unstrap, y'all. Let's make sure we got our evidence here. Damn, y'all, it's not focusing worth the shit. Well, I might have to go back and screenshot it. It is just not one to focus. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to go back and, or if somebody can snatch that off the live, or I'll snatch it after. Chantal, we don't want to play ball games, do we? You're good in your little corner, and I'm good in my little corner, and you're letting Louise bait you. You're letting Louise bait you, Chantal. You do this all the time. But all right, we'll play if you want.
For 2 hours, and then you shampoo and conditioner. This mixed with my 3-in-1 with collagen inside and my B vitamins, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a lot of oils, but especially rosemary oil I heard is really good for growing hair, so this could be why. A normal time in the Western world, the chat would be flying by. Yeah, Louise, they call me E. Why am I doing mukbangs? I don't know, like, I like them. I have to come to the realization that it's more important for me to be happy than miserable. So, how much are movies and shows censored in Kuwait like this? I don't know about that, but no. I don't know about that, honestly. I don't think they're censored, honestly.
Right,
because, like,
scrolling.
the movies we've seen so far didn't seem censored. They were pretty bad, pretty gory. And, I haven't seen any movies with any, like, gay people in it here yet, but I'll let you know.
Right, Carolina, how does your husband care about your hair more than she does? So that just, you got Sala out here looking for hair oil. All right. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna screenshot that puppy on my other device. Dude, every time Louise says some shit about over here, not just some, like, shit about the channel, adding her in the files, y'all. Just adding her in there. Adding her in the files. Chantal, you take Louise's bait every time over a couple raggedy ass dollars. Make that shit make sense. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I don't want to hold Joe up trying to figure it out, but I'm gonna get it.
My hair's growing, you know? Yeah, too much oil, but you don't want to leave the oil in. You just want it to, and it's very shiny. Do what makes you happy. 8:30 a.m. in the UK. I'm sure. What? Slash? Like from Guns N' Roses? I see that a lot. Salah's probably so proud of you. You know, he doesn't really, I mean, honestly, I know people don't believe this, but I am trying to, when I do a mukbang, I treat it like my job, right? Like I treat it like somewhere I can say what I want to say and I eat at the same time, enjoy a meal. So whatever I'm going to eat, I'll just eat it on camera, you know? And then the rest of the time I'm pretty full and I usually just have tea or like something small, like, you know, like I try to just kind of intermittent fast in between. Have you ever sat next to someone larger on the plane? No, but if I had to, I would be totally happy with that because I would make them feel comfortable. You know, I would be like, yeah, I would make them feel comfortable because I know what it's like as a fat person. Actually, we could struggle together. I could be like, hey, you can use my table and I can use yours. If you enjoy doing mukbangs, who cares if lots don't like it? They don't have to watch. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't make everyone happy, teardrop, and I have to make myself happy. And I know people think that eating pizza is not going to make me happy, but it does. Actually, I'm going to do pizza mukbang today. They'd be squishing you. I don't mind being squished. It's better than sitting next to like a cold. Well, I always sit next to older men who are very like they like bombastic side eye me. You know, the sleep streams. Why are you this way? Just why? I don't know. God made me this way. Puff the magic dragon. You love the mukbangs? JJ's lurking. Why do you eat so fast? I eat so fast in real life. I mean, no one's got time to eat slow. We only live once. So yeah, you know, I don't know what people expect Salah to be standing there going, you're fat, don't you eat that? What kind of life, why would I want to marry someone like this? No, I made sure to marry someone who fully accepts me. I mean, he wants me to be healthier, sure, but like, there's so many ways to achieve your goals. There's no, especially with weight loss.
Awesome, Nashies. Good looking out. I just snatched it too. And y'all, it's like people can say, well, Kai, you never know. You never know what somebody, y'all see Louise has been on my bumper for a minute. It's better just to have everything compiled. You just never know. You just never know. So it's better to have everything just ready to rock in case something pops off. Yeah, let's talk about that. So if you just proclaimed that you went to the museum, welcome everybody, and you quote unquote almost had a heat stroke walking out the building, and then he comes home with some hair serum type deal situation, I mean, I don't think so, Ninja Cat. I got a pretty decent lead who it allegedly is. I got a pretty decent lead who it is.
There's not one road fits all for everybody, you know? Please stop the identity. It's called caring for your health. I know, and you don't think my family tells me all the time? I don't have a bathtub, but no. Dr. Strange Duck. Thank you. The excuses you make for bad decisions. Yeah, but good decisions all the time are boring, you know? Like, I know you think I'm miserable being fat, okay? But, okay. I'm also miserable when I eat healthy all the time. You know, I don't know. You guys know what I mean? How am I the real foodie? I'm a hologram foodie. He seemed to care more about you being healthy in the beginning. The thing is like, nobody hears our private conversations. Nobody hears what we say and stuff like that, you know? Megan, can you please do more videos showing Kuwait? Yeah, of course. Go on our Cup, Stella, and Chantel channel. Hi, Yasmin. I hope you roast, babe. Cutie deserves a broken AC. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Everyone, what's your message to her? She's reading this.
Oh, Jesus. Are they on Breezen now? Louise is got... Hold on. Are they on... Hi, yo. It's so wild that it's like they go back and forth. Shenanigans told her about the bad decisions, yo. God, dog, how far down am I, yo? Oh, it wasn't Louise, it was somebody else. Alright, Joe. Alright, let's watch 2 more minutes of this, y'all. We have been on here. I see a Toys R Us kid. Welcome, everybody. Thumbs up, subscribe, or subscribe and join us. Alright, y'all. Let's watch another minute of this. And I hate to back out on y'all, but we've been on here forever. MCM, somebody now she's take the wheel. Erie. I think Erie might have went to sleep. MCM, take the wheel. Somebody. Damn, Amber. I'm sorry to hear that, love. I told y'all my stomach was off the chain. I bet that's what it is, Amber. Not that I'm a doctor. Remember when I told y'all my stomach was off the chain a couple, what, a month and a half ago? Amber, it shall hopefully pass. That's kind of what I just, but again, I'm not a doctor. I am sorry to hear that.
Stop copying me. No, I'm kidding. If you guys want to copy me, I don't give a crap, but,
Who's copying?
you said in your mukbangs that your meal would also be unhealthy for a skinny person. Most wouldn't eat 4 Taco Bell meals. Okay, I had 1 Taco Bell meal and 2 sides. Stan, member for 5 months. Stan! Hide your grandpas, everyone. Breathing, sniping. Welcome back. Ready, set, reading.
Right?
Stan.
Right? No drama. Salah is found the hair serum. Right? No drama, Grandma. He has got it figured out. He is just, next, y'all, he's going to be making hair serum.
Stealing content is pretty lazy. Like, exactly. Like, I went out to the movies. I vlogged it. Made a little, edits, whatever.
I don't know who she's talking about. I didn't steal your damn TikTok. But let's talk if we're talking about stealing content. So, you kind of, my opinion, seems like to me, we just found the J Bay chick that you mentioned. It almost seems like you kind of ripped off her idea of the traveling as a big girl. I don't know. Y'all kind of get the vibe? Seems like old girl kind of... You're traveling at a big girl. I don't know. Kind of familiar. But hey, who the hell am I? But I don't know. Do y'all know who she's talking about this TikTok? I don't know who she's talking about this TikTok. I love how she's trying to pin that shit on me though, but I don't know if she's talking about the the shorts I'm about to do with the plain bathroom. Is that what she's talking about? I don't know if she thinks I took that idea. I don't understand. I don't know who took her TikTok, but it wasn't me.
And somebody just takes it and puts it on their own channel. Like, just
okay,
can't get views on.
Why don't you say who? Why don't you say who instead of pertaining to me and mentioning I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Own crappy vlogs. Like, please tell me how that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Sherry, true that. I'm I'm so bored with these super chats. So yeah, so that's I know it's like morning here, like 10:41.
She's bored with the super chats, yo. Wow. She's bored with the super chats. That's a crazy thing to say when you allegedly want money. That's real smart.
Ali, reaction channels? Okay, sure. React all you want, but just taking my vlog and not even reacting to it and just like pausing and adding a crappy little comment is not, you know, like react to something relevant. I don't care, react to whatever. But it is still lazy. So reaction channels are a thing, but they're still lazy. You can't deny that. Just reason was watching Jessica Messica. Like, isn't it past your bedtime? I don't know. Because I think she's jealous of Jessica. That's why she watches her. React to the Holocaust? No, that's horrible.
This is great. So I think she's trying to get Jessica Meska. Sorry, my eyes are like. I think she's trying to get Jessica Meska on her side. Remember, we missed the piano shindig that was supposed to happen Sunday. She said she was gonna sing Jessica Meska happy birthday. So now she's telling Breezen that she's jealous of Jessica Meska. So I think she's trying to get I think she's trying to get Jessica on her side, it kind of seems like. Oh, it's Milky? Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, y'all, I hate to do this to y'all. I am tired. I got a long day. I know. Somebody take the wheel. I'm sorry, it's late. Good looking out on the screenshot. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what is up with Louise. Louise is back. Sometimes they come, sometimes they go. I think it's weird. I think it's like beyond. It's like Louise has a whole ass name that is like under terms of service and is like baiting into Chantal to take the bait. But doesn't realize that, you know, Chantal doesn't realize that Louise could give two shits late and they're trying to bait her in. It's like, dude, Louise, you can't make this shit up. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. I'm sorry. I hate to peter out on y'all. We have been on forever. Y'all know we always when we're on a late night, when we're on a late night, it seems to, she wakes up and arises and goes live. I was trying to be quiet. Alright, y'all, I am gonna lay down, get some rest, wipe this off, and do it all again tomorrow. I will see you guys. Sorry, I know, we were on a roll, but it's getting tired. It's getting tired. I'm getting tired, see, and it's getting late, so I love you guys. Somebody's more than welcome to take the wheel. And if you do, I might stop in, eat a little bite of my pizza, my cauliflower crust. Anybody take the wheel? Somebody take the wheel? MCM? Anybody? Somebody take the wheel. Alright, y'all, will keep your eyes peeled. Maybe MCM or somebody that's awake in here would take the wheel. I love you guys. I'm going to try and not wake up Patras. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Chantal, quit letting Louise bait you in. You're supposed to be an OG. You let Louise bait in. Alright, night, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, great night, and I'm out. Night, guys.